the feedback because we need some old school players. Yeah.
All right. That's good. Well, that's all right.
All right, not the modern day stars, but good job. That was good.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a break. After this, we'll preview the round and also our big game between Alvie and Lorne, which should get underway very shortly. The final quarter of the Magoos are about to get started here. So stay tuned here on Mix FM.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. Weekday mornings from 6, it's Mix Brekkie.
I do.
No, you don't, because no one, unless you're very for Carlton, people love seeing Carlton miserable.
But you personally, Andy, we feel for, because, we're great mates. We know we've known each other for 21 weeks now. You're down to the dumps. We're going to pick you up. Yeah, exactly.
No, I love it. You're an elixir for me every week.
An elixir.
Mix Brekkie for McDonald's Colac and Snap Fitness Colac. Mix FM.
Nothing beats the sizzle of lamb on the barbecue. Juicy, tender, and packed with flavour. Whether it's a Sunday roast or a midweek feast, lamb is always the right choice for your dinner table. If you're looking for a sizzling career opportunity, Minerva Foods, Colac's largest employer, is hiring. Join the team that brings quality meat to tables worldwide every day. Reach out to the Minerva Foods recruitment team today.
G'day, Barry here from Colac. I've been with Roderick Insurance Brokers for over 10 years. They've always looked after our insurance, from the farm equipment and business to our home and cars. Give them a call so they can look after you too.
Roderick Insurance Brokers. Right advice, right decision.
What makes you a local of the Great Southwest? You've dressed up and walked down Murray Street for the Kana Parade. You've ran a couple of laps of Botanical Gardens. And you love a Holmes Bakery sausage roll. Holmes, the best in the West. Murray Street, Colac.
Oh, darling, it's cold outside.
But guess who's staying warm inside your home? Termites and mice. Don't let these uninvited winter guests take over. Jacker Brothers Pest Control evicts termites, mice and more fast. Stay warm this winter without pests looking over your shoulder. Call Jacker Brothers Pest Control today and protect your home. Problem solved. jackerbrospestcontrol.com.au.
Looking for professional NDIS support in Colac, Geelong or Warrnambool? Southwest Individual Support is here for you. The experienced team assists with support coordination, support work and community activities. southwestindividual.com.au.
Quality and professional earth-moving solutions, that's LGK Earthworks, a family-run business tackling your rural, civil and landscaping projects. For a free, no-obligation quote, lgkearthworks.com.au. Check out their exceptional eye for detail on Instagram.
Sick of being cold and wet when you're working outside? Then call into Ag Warehouse Colac and Simpson for a full range of men's and ladies' Kaiwaka parkas, overalls and over trousers. With Kaiwaka's no split seam lifetime warranty, it gives you some peace of mind. Plus check out their range of keeping tracks, kids' wet weather parkas, overalls and overpants. Plus a huge range of gumboots for adults and children. Ag Warehouse Colac, the corner of Deans Creek Road and the Princess Highway, and Ag Warehouse Simpson, Lavers Hill Road.
A hard-working tractor on the land makes all the difference. Get one that delivers serious value too. Check out the Deutz-Fahr 4E GS series of tractors from 76 to 102 horsepower. Only at Swain & McCabe Colac. Right now, when you buy a Deutz-Fahr 4E GS tractor, you'll get a free stall loader and bucket, valued at nearly $7,000. Only available until September 30 or while stocks last. Don't miss out. Visit Swain & McCabe Colac today.
With the footy and netball season here, the Colac RSL is your spot for post-game catch-ups. Grab a cold drink, enjoy delicious food and celebrate and commiserate with mates. If you're cheering from the sidelines or playing on the court or field, wind down at the Colac RSL.
At Sports Power Colac, we're strong supporters of local footy and netball. We've got everything you need for the season. The most popular shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. This football and netball season, see us at Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
Thanks to Echidna Built. It's the pre-game show on CDFNL Live.
Welcome back here to CDFNL Live on Mix FM, round 15 of the 2025 season. Our broadcast game today is between third place Lorne and third place Alvie, first place Lorne. It should be an absolute cracker. Went into Wiz Williamson's not nearby me, is he? I went to a sports retailer yesterday in Geelong. There wasn't sports Colac, but went and got some new runners and had a young chap serve me, and I go, God, that guy looks familiar. Yes. He looks familiar. And as I was putting the shoes on, he goes, "Oh, what game you calling tomorrow, Maxie?" And I was like, "Oh, okay. Who is it?"
Who would have thought? A fan.
Yeah, and I said, "Oh, we're doing Alvie and Lorne." He goes, "Oh, my old side." And I'm looking at him going, "Who is he?" I said, "All right, mate, what are your name?" He goes, "Oh, you'll remember me as the son of Greg." And I'm like, "Oh, Josh Norman." Joshy Norman. G'day to the Shark Junior there. But yeah, it was funny, wasn't it? Because we called him the son of Greg, and we found out his dad, actually his name is Greg.
Oh, there you go.
Wasn't Greg Norman, but good old Joshy Norman. But yeah, again, going to be an absolute ripper of a game today, Alvie versus Lorne. It's going to be a good round. We've got another big one and another top 5 ladder shaping game at down the road at Eliminate. Don Scott's going to be there.
Yes.
Your mate, Pete.
Yeah.
I reckon you guys probably sit on the same wavelength there.
I was actually at
with the theories of life.
I was at a North Melbourne Hawthorn final out at Waverley one year when
you were at a Hawthorn North Melbourne.
Was that the 70s?
Yeah, yes, it was.
Was that when Don Scott had the big Barney with Crackers Keenan?
Yes, it was.
So I'm presuming Richmond weren't doing that well, so you weren't on their bad wagon.
I took me a while to get over Crackers Keenan, Belton, Don Scott like that.
And then going down on pretending to get a
back. Yeah.
So yeah, as I was saying, South Colac versus Illawarra Back today. That is going to be a beauty. So early in the year, South looked home and hosed at 3/4 time, and Illawarra Back came from the clouds. And I looked at their sheet, their team line-up for today. They've got all their big guns back. They've got the 2 Slater boys, Josie Howlett's back in the side as well. And I guess, we saw about 3 minutes of Cooper Stevens last week, so he's still in the side again today. So huge game for the Bombers. South Colac win this, you'd reckon they're almost into the finals, because Drewy said they play the 3 bottom sides to round out the year, so you reckon they're going to get 3 wins, and the Illawarra Back or Birregurra are probably going to lose a game on the way. But if South lose, then all of a sudden they're 2 games out of the top 5 again. So
need luck.
Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting 8-point ball game, as I like to say.
Absolutely, and South would probably be a little bit disappointed in their season. Like pre-season, we all predicted that they were going to be a major contender.
Not all.
3 out of 4.
3 out of you.
But look, they've just dropped the odd game with that they shouldn't have.
This is the same game earlier when these 2 sides played. I think South were 5 goals to 1. 3/4 time, and Illawarra Bear come from the clouds and beat them. So that could come back to bite them at the end of the day.
I think Imperials, we didn't expect them to jump up the ladder like they have, Pete.
No, that's right. But look, you'd think that South at South, we've been there a couple of times when South has got over Illawarra at South Colac, and you've got to think with the home ground advantage, they're probably going in favourites, but they'll have their work cut out for them today, because it'll definitely be an elimination final feeling there today. So I think it'll be...
Illawarra Back have it against them too. They've got some tough games to come. As I said, they've got Illawarra Back. They have to play. They've got Otway in between there, and who do they play next week? They've got someone. Birregurra.
Yeah.
So they've got a tough run as well. So, but
I think they need to win at least 2 out of the 3 to get in.
Well, like if they win today, they've got a huge advantage and a huge stepping stool.
The beauty with the way the season's set up is whoever ends up making the finals is going to be in reasonable form.
Yeah, they're going to be well tuned, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. So if you miss out, you probably deserve to miss out because you didn't win the games that you should have.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be just a ripper finish to the season. So but today is going to be one of those ones that really.
Who's going to win today, Pete? South or Illawarra Back?
I think at home South Colac might get over them.
What about you, AJ?
South just.
Going to Illawarra Back in a tight one. I don't think there'll be a lot between them. I reckon it'll be a low-scoring game, but I think the Bombers might just pip them at the post again.
Yeah, I reckon Illawarra Back get the job done today. South. I think a lot of people, and I think ourselves, got us swept away a little bit with their recruits, and they just. Adam Donohue's been great, but he's I don't know, just hasn't transformed that side I thought as he would. And I just don't think Circuit's been the big factor as he was last year as well. Lost the yard a little bit.
I'll tell you who they missed. Big Chicken Lynch at centre half forward, I reckon, Pete.
Yeah. But that's the thing. They've been able to... they've got good height. I just think they're just a little bit old.
I think their midfield's a little bit thinner than some of the competitors.
Like Liam Hammond's a gun, and I know they're missing Josh Woods at the moment. But
Liam's played a fair bit off half-back this year too, rather than on ball.
So I think some of the older players just have lost a little bit of the yard, and that's what happens with age. And just also, they won that flag a couple of years ago, and I don't know if the hunger is as much. And you go out there to win. I'm not suggesting that. They had a bit more to play for a couple of years ago, and
real drive,
and you can sort of see. You can see it with some for instance, the Cats. I always think that the Cats sometimes they just haven't got that little bit of tenacious that they. And I saw it back a little bit last week against North Melbourne, but that killer instinct. And it's just a natural thing to probably maybe lose, but they might come out and sweep the next 8 weeks, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. But at the moment, they've had some big losses against those sides around them too, but they've had some good wins. They've been able to match it with Lorne, which
that's right.
is the anomaly. It's they beat Lorne early in the year and they lost to them by a goal a few weeks ago, but then they came out here against Alvie and only kicked 2 goals, and then they got smashed against the Colac Imperials, and they bet Birregurra. It was just this seesawing up and down. Yo-yo.
Just haven't had the consistency.
Yeah. Other games today, we've got the Western Eagles and Simpsons. The Eagles did defeat Simpsons for the first time in 12 years early in the year. Can they do it again today?
At home, I think they can. Look, we've seen the Eagles...
Whopper's back for Simpson, FYI.
Is it a fit Whopper, or is it someone
It's probably a 75. It's probably not a fully grilled Whopper.
Yeah.
It's probably missing a few of the lettuce and the tomato, and they ran out of sauce, but he's out there. He's going to be a target.
He's definitely a threat, and you've got to look after him. We've seen him play that day down at Otway, and he looked like he was very aware of the hamstring.
Yeah.
It wasn't...
I think he's a bit better. I think he's a bit riper than he was back then.
Yeah, well, that certainly puts Simpson in the game if they've got a fit Whopper out there. But look, you think at home, I think Western Eagles, is Toby Kent back from holidays yet? I'm not sure whether he came back in or not.
No, he's travel pants, mate. I'm on his travel agency.
Yeah, I thought he might have been back this week, but certainly...
He's not like that agent from CSI Miami, Pete. He's a smiles on everybody.
While we're talking about the Eagles, Jack Fish with his game against for the Falcons. We wish him all the best, and it's a great feather in their cap. They've had a great junior program out there for a few years now, the Eagles, and it's good to see some of their young blokes getting recognised.
Again, I was disbelieved that he was still under 18. He's been around for so long. Polo Bay and Birregurra Indigenous game down there at the Bay today. Any chance that the Hawks can get their first win on the border, or will Birregurra just build some form up?
No, what we talked about earlier, no team can afford to trip up, and Birregurra...
They almost did last week, though, didn't they?
Yeah, I know they did, but tough conditions. This is more footy weather this weekend than what we had to put up with last weekend, but they will go down there fully primed like they're playing against their major rival. They're not going to trip up against a team like Apollo Bay with the ladder where it is at the moment.
Well, last week in the last quarter, you reckon they would have been a bit nervous when Otway were 3 straight 18 to 1-11-17 up in the last term, but they managed to get the last couple of goals to win that one. There's one more game. I can't remember. Is the top of the
Imperials.
And Otway.
Imps and Otway. There you go. Imps have probably 2 weeks to build their percentage up. They've got Simpson next week, and then the Imps finish the year off against Lorne and Illawarra back. Will be 2 hard games. We're going to be battling for top spot, and then probably battling for a side against the side that's sitting fifth. But we did this game earlier in the year, and Otway were up at 3/4 time. It took a 6-0 last quarter to run over the top of them.
And that sort of kickstart the momentum, the sort of run they've been on. I know they had a couple of games prior to this against the blower rake sides, but that sort of been the fire starter, as it were. So they just keep that momentum going, Pete, and they're just going to be tough to beat, no matter who the opposition's going to be on what sort of day they're going to be.
Yeah, that's right. And down at Otway too, the game today. So the two weeks in a row down there with some wet conditions, and even though we've got no rain here, the chances are there'll probably be a dribble down there at Jellybrand today. So be pretty tough conditions for Imperials, but look, they're the form side of the comp at the moment, along with Lorne probably. So I think they would get over quite comfortably.
When we did them last time, I put a lot of attention into Bailey Scott. What would you do today? Would you apply similar tactics, or you just sort of like, let's just go out there and play some football?
No, look, it worked for them last time, so I'll probably go along the same lines as they went the last time. They were really competitive for three quarters the last time. So
he's got the makings of kicking a big bag today too.
Yeah,
we have seen multiple times this year he's been the match winner for him, so we'll have to wait and see what goes on.
Yeah, I reckon it'll be tough conditions down there today. I don't think it'll be an overly high-scoring game, but then Imps hit the scoreboard last week when nobody else could as well.
Yeah, in the wet. So that was. I know Polar Bay haven't won a game, but that was still a really, really good effort after quarter time to put on a score like they did in pretty appalling conditions of what they did. So they look really well placed going forward. So looking forward to see what they can do.
Yeah. All right, we'll take a break and we'll preview our big one here today at Red Rock between Alvie and Lorne. So stay tuned here on Mix FM.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. Weekday mornings from 6, it's Mix Brekkie.
I just haven't heard of this particular place. It's now the fourth major stop along the Great Ocean Road, closed due to instability, with sites like Lockhart George and the Hatch also off limits. Honestly, he's meant to be a well-respected person that does our news. We can't be continuing playing his stuff up. This is no good.
Mix Brekkie for McDonald's Colac and Snap Fitness Colac. Mix FM.
G'day, Barry here from Colac. I've been with Roderick Insurance Brokers for over 10 years. They've always looked after our insurance, from the farm equipment and business to our home and cars. Give them a call so they can look after you too.
Roderick Insurance Brokers. Right advice, right decision.
What makes you a local of the Great Southwest? You've probably had a swim in the lake. You've found yourself bogged in the Otway Forest. And you love a Holmes Bakery sausage roll. Holmes, the best in the West. Murray Street, Colac.
Oh, darling, it's cold outside.
But guess who's staying warm inside your home? Termites and mice. Don't let these uninvited winter guests take over. Jacker Brothers Pest Control evicts termites, mice and more fast. Stay warm this winter without pests looking over your shoulder. Call Jacker Brothers Pest Control today and protect your home. Problem solved. jackerbrospestcontrol.com.au.
Looking for professional NDIS support in Colac, Geelong or Warrnambool? Southwest Individual Support is here for you. The experienced team assists with support coordination, support work and community activities. southwestindividual.com.au.
Quality and professional earth moving solutions, that's LGK Earthworks, a family-run business tackling your rural, civil and landscaping projects. For a free, no obligation quote, lgkearthworks.com.au. Check out their exceptional eye for detail on Instagram.
Upgrade your property with West Vic Garage Doors, your trusted roller door experts. Say goodbye to outdated squeaky doors and hello to style and security. Did you know if you have a pre-existing garage door, you can have it serviced every 12 months to maintain your warranty? Get in touch with the team at West Vic Sheds to make an appointment. West Vic Garage Doors, based at West Vic Sheds and Garages, Princes Highway, Colac West. Check them out on Facebook today.
Hi, it's Michael from Monane's Country Fresh Meats. After more than 24 years serving our community with quality local produce, it's time to hand the reins over to new owners, John and Vince. A heartfelt thank you to everyone who has supported our family business over the years. We hope that you back John and Vince as they continue providing our community with great quality produce. If you have a voucher or loyalty points, make sure you redeem them before August 11. We look forward to serving you one last time at Monane's Country Fresh Meats.
Can you remember the last time you gave your harvest gear a proper once-over? If it's still coated in last season's dust, it's time to book your pre-season service at Greg Allen Farm Machinery. The team specialises in pre-harvest inspections, repairs and servicing to make sure your balers, rakes, tedders and mowers are running at their best before the pressure's on. Avoid costly breakdowns when the season hits and work starts again. Call Greg Allen Farm Machinery today and get ahead of harvest.
At Sports Power Colac, we're strong supporters of local footy and netball. We've got everything you need for the season. The most popular shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. This football and netball season, see us at Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
Your club delivers on the field. Think Water Colac delivers water solutions, serving the southwest for over 25 years. Irrigation and filtration systems to pumps and rainwater tanks, and your local experts in solar pump systems. Think Water Colac. They do water well.
Powered by Sports Power Colac, FSR Equip, KFC Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
Yeah, happy CDFNL Day here on Mix FM. It's round 15 of the 2025 season. We've got a cracker for you this afternoon. It is third place Alvie taking on top of the ladder Lorne in what shapes to be an absolute corker of a game. Our last 5 games we've broadcast between these two sides. It's been all under 2-goal margins, including that famous semi-final of last year where Lorne came from the clouds in the last quarter, 36 points down, and they kicked the last 6 to win it, and they went on to win the premiership. Previous to that was a 3-point victory here at Alvie midway through last year's season, and then in 2023 we had the famous Alvie come from behind, win its dribbling reserve against Lorne. They were 26 points down that day, and they strolled on and kicked the last 5. Lincoln Dare kicked the winner. And then we had a couple of Easter Saturday blockbusters. Alvie were wrecked by COVID, but they came out and they win by a goal and a high-scoring thriller. And then Louis Holmer back in 2021 kicked the winning behind in the last minute of that game for them to get the job done. So we reckon this is going to be a huge, huge game of football. Lorne win this, and you'd reckon they've almost probably wrapped up top spot on the CDFNL ladder with their percentage. But yeah, it is going to be a ripper. We've got the full crew: Max Blake, Drew Simmons, Peter Mulheron and AJ Brady. Pete Mulheron is sitting in the swivel chair next to me. What are you expecting today? What are the players you're looking forward to seeing and the matchups?
Look, the big matchup that we're all going to be looking forward to is Lockie Rosevier and Charlie McCartan. If that comes as we think it will, I think that'll be the biggest battle of the day, and could even be the battle that decides the game. If Charlie gets off the chain, we've seen how much damage he kicked. 5 of Lorne's goals last week against Yarrawarra, but 5 of their 7. So, but look, the midfield battle will be interesting as well. Like in the rucks, with Lorne have got a bit of strength there in the ruck as well with Balderas. So apparently 200 club games today for a 21-year-old.
There you go, yeah.
It's a pretty amazing effort, isn't it? So played his juniors all there at Lorne and racks up his 200 today. And big Hughes in the ruck. So is Lincoln Dare if Rosevier's going to play at fullback, that will mean Lincoln Dare will have to go into the ruck. So he's going to have to take on those 3 big boys. So he's going to have his work cut out today. And then at ground level, we've got the Moulders, Eddie.
Benny Eddie.
Steady Eddie. Benny Steady Eddie.
Against Coots and Projestek, and they've got a bit of depth in their Middleton as well there in their midfield. And then we've got, of course, the Lorne coach, Ed Curnow. So where will he play, and will he pick someone up, or will someone go to him to try and curb his influence? Because he had a fair influence last week in that game in the heavy conditions too, didn't he?
It's very rare that Lorne have an unchanged side from last week. It's
unusual.
I don't think that's ever happened before in the history of their football club.
Yeah,
they seem to. But I feel like now they're probably sold on this is the side. This is the side that's going to get them to their back-to-back premiership. Probably going to have BVH come back in the side, and they've got to sort of manage that through their points allocation. So someone is going to have to miss out.
And let's not forget Ted Middleton too.
Yeah,
he's also qualified for finals, I believe, during the week.
Yeah, I think he might. I think he's coming back from an injury, though, isn't he?
But, I think so.
But yeah, they seem to be pretty settled with this formation now, and I think we looked at it last week, and they've got a great mix of big guys, small guys. And I think their balance is going to work, especially on the Central Reserve. And even just looking at them, they're just doing their warm-ups now. Gee, they're a big side, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. So we've seen Clayton Ryan play centre-half back last week, and he done a really good job. So they've got depth. They've got a well-balanced side. So even when BVH, is it BVH?
BVH, yeah.
When he comes back in, he possibly take maybe Clayton Ryan's spot, and he'd probably be a starting centre-half back at any other club these days. So, yeah, they've certainly got depth and balance every right across their team.
AJ, on the Stevcom stats this afternoon, what do you reckon the big numbers are going to come from today?
Well, Maxie, our RSL, sorry.
Come on, mate, get it right.
RSL player of the game a couple of weeks ago, Lincoln Dead, needs to have a massive game, Pete. He has to be the one that drives Alvie forward every opportunity he gets. He's the one I want to see a big game out of on Alvie. And I'm keen to see our man, Maxie, Ed Curnow, have a big game for Lorne on Lorne's side of things. So I want to see a big game from him, Drew.
Yeah, and also too that Alvie's midfield has really hit the scoreboard this year as well. Sam Marnie's hit the scoreboard. He kicked 3 last week. I saw Ruben Waddell stuck forward on multiple occasions this year as well. He's having a very, very good season.
And Pete, you mentioned Will Jacobs last week.
Yes.
How important he is to Alvie.
Well, he's the second option. Like if they need to put Rosie somewhere else, Will Jacobs is a player that's probably capable and got the experience to maybe have a crack at Charlie as well. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes there.
All right, we'll go around the table. We'll get our tips, margin and first goal kicker. Peter Dusty Mulherron, who are you going for today, sir?
Oh, I'm really torn on this one. I'm going to go for Lorne by 2 points. I think it'll be a close one. And I'm going to go, my first goal kicker will be Charlie McCartan.
Charlie McCartan, you got him first, Pete. Well done.
Let's gamble responsibly, of course.
AJ Bomber Brady.
Yeah, I'll go Lorne by 12 points, and I'll go one for you, Drew. Ed Curnow, first goal kicker.
I don't mind that. either.
All right, Drewy, who is off North Melbourne, Simmons.
I am. I'm going Lorne by 3 points. I don't think it'll be a high-scoring game at all. I think it'd be a battle of the both defence. I think it's going to be held really tight. I'm going to go for the first goal kicker. I'm going to go with Jackson Bright.
Jackson Bright, yep.
Yeah, I'm going to tip Alvie. I reckon Alvie in a little bit of an upset today. They'll win it by 6 points. They might come from behind, 3 goals down in the last quarter and just go whooshka in the back half. I'm going to go Dom Dare.
No
one's gone Dom Dare. He's the $1.01 sort of certainty, isn't he?
We're waiting for the toss to see who's
Alvie won the toss and they're kicking it down towards the paddocks. Pete, so
downhill.
Boys,
the wind's coming across the ground.
Two players who need to have big games if they want to stay in Alvie's side are Damasi and Dela Cruz today.
Yeah,
good to see Andre
coming to the bench. Andre De Lorenzo starting on the bench.
George Curnow as well.
Who's that?
Louis.
Dela Cruz is on the bench as well. George Curnow. Holmer.
And Sean Smart's done.
So Holmer could have a bit of a role to play in the ruck today, Pete.
Yeah, well, they've got so many options.
Yeah. I know they don't they? All their tours could play in their ruck.
Yeah,
they could. Yeah. Oscar Coots could genuinely play in the ruck. That's how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, that's right. And Holmer gives them that flexibility because he could play centre-half forward, he could play centre-half back, he can play in the ruck. So he's a perfect sub, isn't he, really?
He is. Yeah. Alvie need a big first quarter, Pete.
Yeah, so the matchups.
So Hughes are starting in the ruck. Lincoln Dare's in the centre square there.
It looks like
Turney and Regular on the wing here. I see that Alvie wearing the pink socks today as well to support breast cancer awareness.
Yeah, like Al Adams is starting on Dom there, which I don't think it's a surprise to anybody.
No, it's not. But big matchup too, Drew.
And also McCartan is taken by Roosevelt.
And James Hughes starting with the football.
Yes, he is.
He's got the footy.
He's not giving it back.
Not giving it to the umpire.
And Ed Curnow starting at half back. So just about set to go.
Lockie Mulder and Cole Fox in the centre square.
That's going to be some duel. Mark Robb, the Lockie Cell, the umpires this afternoon. So away we go. First versus third. It's a highly important clash for both these sides. And coming through and taking first possession there, I think we're doing Bazastek. He got kick was smothered though. Hacked out of there by Marnie. Crunch to the ground was Carmody, no free kick. Coming through Eddie's, kick was partly smothered. Goes inside 50, Spence trapped it nicely. Hands it to Moralia, just couldn't quite take it cleanly. Ball spills to the back. Here's Bazastek now with the footy. His stabbing ball didn't go far enough. Spence mops up to Mulder, to Hickey. Don wheels the veteran and hacks it high. Goes long to the full sport. Curnow got in front. And took a mark and he's off to the races again. Long kick to the wing position. Jackson right in front. Oh, beautiful trap on the half volley and a good handball to Tierney. Good pressure by Moralia. Pushed him out of play. We're going to toss back into play. This is a hot
start. Oh, she's on for young and old out there at the moment. No big pardons at all.
Yeah, it looks like Paddy Bright's been picked up by Permazel and Jacobs. is it starting on Taylor, which is going to be an interesting matchup throughout the afternoon. Boundary throw in. Dare, the tap. Eddie roves it there nicely. Kick inside 50. Good kick. Spence dropped it. Williamson roved it. Snaps it. Dob just couldn't quite get there. But Adams, who was the hero in the second semi-final, just pumps it out of defence. Good strotty rope by Lincoln there. He couldn't take the mark. Spills to Marnie. Started nicely to Moralia. He's kicked a set of half-forwards. Good. Mark by Williamson, 52 metres out. Might be too far out to score. He quickly plays on. Goes to the top of the goal square. Dom's one out there with Al Adams, and he's got it! Class Harbour set a mark of the day, and this surely will be the first goal of the game.
Hey, Pete.
Max has got his own money on.
Already, Link Dare is on top in the ruck.
Yeah.
He is on top.
So, and the ball's holding up, kicking up. So, Alvie kicking with a slight breeze here, just the way the ball's holding up at the moment.
Just went a rare time, the second time for the year, went goalless last week. And not today. He stuck it in. Golden A contender. And Romney are red hot early.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Alvie 1 straight 6. Lorne yet to trouble the scorers. Greg Allen, Farm Machinery scoreboard. Pete, I think listen to Shane Quick before they went out to the rooms, and I tell you what, I reckon the Card really would have heard from him. Gee, he got into it.
Yeah, he did. He give him a real rev up, but Max is on fire. Max has got the first goal kicker, so
first time for the year, I reckon.
Could have a run now, Maxie.
There's certainly been a hot opening there, but all the game has been in Alvie's forward half of the ground.
It started with Link Dare, Pete, in the ruck. He's on top as usual.
Yeah, and he follows up on the ground really well.
And Dom has to go and get his own footy from the paddock.
That's country footy for you, Drew.
Yes, exactly right. You
Surely they could train the cows in the back paddock to get the footy back, couldn't they?
Well, couldn't the farmer be sitting there in his recliner chair, Pete?
Yeah, well,
did you see the one at half-time in the Warrnambool League last week? With the Oz kids on the boundary just swimming in the mud last week? How good is that?
Sensational.
All right, so a good start to this ball game. Very contested early.
So the other one that's been pretty busy is Eddie. He's
2 kicks already on the Stevcom stat sheet, Pete.
3 minutes gone in this opening quarter. Alvie with the first through Dom there. Here's Hughes in the ruck. Coots is there, kicked off the ground there by Link there, bounces inside the forward half.
Oh.
O'Brien Henderson. He was tackled, and your ball up inside the forward 50 for Alvie.
I know it's early, but Alvie look on.
They do.
Switched on.
Link Dare's the one, Drew.
Umpire to ball it up about 45 metres out from the Swans goal. Dare wins the tap out. Comes out to Oscar Coots, who had a wonderful game last week. Just got overshadowed, pimped on the RSL best player through Charlie McCartan's 5, but Coots had a wonderful game in the wet. Fox off the ground, Turney just gets ball in the boot. Here's Eddie. Can't pass, went straight over top to Fletcher. Fletcher's kick, looking for Paddy Bright, stolen by Jacobs. Jacobs got it over top to Mulder. High kick to centre half forward. Williamson couldn't take the mark. Chance now for Ryan for Lorne. Knocked off the footy. Ball spills out, but umpire's going to come in and ball it up just inside the forward 50 for the Swans, where it's predominantly been in their forward half. For the opening 5 this quarter. Hughes wins that ruck out, comes out to Coots, he kicks to centre wing. Paddy Bright's there, goes past him. Jacobs watches it go out of bounds, and we are bound to throw him between the two dugouts. But at the moment, Alvie just getting the ball and kicking it forward. Well, the Lorne side putting a lot of pressure on him as well too, so it's going to be a real high intensity game.
Gee, they're a big strong side, Lorne, aren't they?
They are.
Across the ground.
That's why I think Alvie is sort of just banging it, not sort of like playing that possession game at the moment. It's a chance now for Mulder, hand pass forward, centre wing. Here's Sam Marnie, just run out of tarmac. He looked to the corner of his eye, he had 5 Lorne players onto his right, and he goes, well, I'm just going to walk it out of bounds. So
the big black and white wall.
Boundary throw in front of Bay 13 here at Red Rock.
In the great wall of Lorne,
Yeah, that's right.
Link there, grabs it out of the ruck.
Oh, look out.
Kicks it forward, Mulder. It's gone on the roof.
Where'd it go?
It's gone past us.
Yeah.
Gee, it's a bouncy ball though, isn't it?
It was.
Almost a hard ball get by you, Pete.
The thing is, he didn't even move and didn't do his hamstring.
Yeah, this is where Pete famously did his hamstring last year.
And then fully recovered, Pete.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% now.
It was a bit of hamstring awareness though, wasn't it?
Awareness,
Just a bit of old age awareness.
All right, boundary throwing right on the 50 here for the Swans. They're going down the hill in this opening quarter. Dare wins the tap out.
Oh.
Kick, Mulder, Eddie. Here's Liam Mulder. Williamson. Hand passes to Yeldon. Yeldon puts it inside the forward 50. 25 out from goal. Lorne, though, through Alex Adams. Sends the ball out of defence for the Dolphins.
Yeah, Coots got in front. Couldn't take the mark. A bit of holding going on. Umpiring there was a right call. They let him play go on. Here's the first real battle. McCartan and Roosevelt. Ball spills to the front. Permisel just couldn't quite pick it up cleanly. Mobs up there. Hetherington gives it to Pizastek. Pizastek kick. It's a good one. McCartan run off the chain. And he's taking the mark 25 metres out. It was a smart bit of play. McCartan saw it opening, and McCartan should go back and kick Lorne's first score of the day from about 30 metres out on a 45-degree angle, Pete. They're first inside 50 and haven't had a good look at it.
Yeah, that Pajastek kick really caught the Alvie defenders out. It was low and hard and carried a little bit further than they thought it was going to.
27 goals in the last 6 games today for prize today, Charlie McCartan. Comes in now, 25 out, comes in, and he has missed it. I don't think it has made the distance. I think it might have just stayed in, did it? Is it a goal?
It is.
I reckon it is a goal. It somehow stayed in. I thought it went over the line, but we're going to give you a review here, and it's Paddy Bright's kicked the goal, I believe.
He has.
He has been given a goal, so a bit of chaotic there. We didn't know what was going on. Didn't make the distance, but Bright had the smarts just to keep the ball in, and they attacked it, and Long get the first. Quickly out of the blue. 1 straight 6 apiece on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery
scoreboard. I'd like to see a replay of that one because I reckon the goal umpire had his back turned because he thought the ball was going to hit him.
Probably was, yeah. Westvic sheds and Garabage's goal of the day, but well done to Paddy Bright. You've got to make the most of your opportunities in this win, Pete.
Yeah, you do. But look, that was just a bit unfortunate there for the Alvie defenders. They looked like they'd seen the ball over the line, but obviously didn't quite carry and took a Shane Warne leg break and bounced sideways, and Paddy Bright was able to collect and...
The thing is, Pete, we don't have a million cameras like at Marvel Stadium.
No, that's right, we don't.
Dela Cruz is on for his first run, Pete.
Ooh, where's he gone to?
Just over the other side of the centre square.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Round the grounds, Maxie?
Nothing yet, still loading. So back...
Holmer's in the ruck?
Yes. They're going to try and work link there over it, Pete.
1 goal apiece to start this blockbuster game between Alvie and Lorne. Good work here now. Prazaztec Industries gathers the football, runs his measure, puts Lorne back inside the forward 50. Roosevelt up against McCartan, used the body well. Barrow's there, tackled there by Paddy Bright in the left forward pocket here. It's a hot football. It'll be a ball up right in front of the netball courts.
Good work there by Roosevelt. Just nudged McCartan out of position and was able to spoil.
Another ball up here, 15 out from the Dolphins' goal. Dare wins the tap out. Chance now for Costello, but it's a chance now for Mangalali. Gets it back over top to Costello. McCartan right up against the goal line. It's going to hit the post.
It's his free kick, I think.
And it's going to be a boundary throw-in, or it's hit the woodwork.
I think
yeah, so it's a throw-in.
Throw-in.
Just a Steph Cobb stat, Pete. No free kicks so far.
Yeah, okay.
Not one.
No,
it's all right. We've only gone 9 minutes.
Yeah, that's still a fair
well, I think last week we had a very whistle-friendly umpiring, didn't we?
I've got a funny feeling what will happen next.
Boundary throwing right up against the point post here. Paddy Bright wins the tap out for Lorne. No one can gather this out of the stoppage. It'll be another ball up in the right forward pocket.
This pressure and around the footy work.
Yeah,
both
numbers
sides
around the ball.
Through the roof, Pete.
The Alvie 50's been emptied out.
Paddy Bright wins another tap out there. He's got a bit of leap on him, the little fella up against Link there.
They've got some ruck options, Pete.
They have.
Gee.
So now there'll be another boundary thrown inside Lorne's forward 50. So now they've trapped it down their end. As we're about to tick into the 10-minute mark of this opening quarter. 1 goal apiece, Alvie and Lorne. Boundaries throwing. Dare gathers the football. He's tapped forward. He's Hayden Hickey.
There you
go. They want holding the footy. They're going to get it. Free kick goes the way of Paddy Bright's had a good couple of minutes.
Called it.
In the ruck, and he'll have a shot. No, he is. He's going to take him on this way, that way. Bit of dance moves. Looking for Paddy, for Jacko Bright, but just a little bit too much on the kick.
Yeah, I think he might have played on a little bit early there before he knew what his options were.
Free kick's going to go to Barrow in the back half for the Swans.
Barrow goes short, dangerously, but it's okay. Finds Yelland. Switch just further out wide. Jacobs. He goes even shorter. Oh, he's overcooked the kick, but they might get away with it just. Eddie mops up the football, just kicks into the wing position there. Shocking bounce, turnover. Curnow hits the kick in, back inside. 50, McCartan got the stick, couldn't take the mark, but he should get away a free kick. No, he hasn't. Ball free pin. We'll get a ball up there. Might have been a high tackle there, but Mark Robb was all over it.
So Link Dare was able to get back there and contest with McCartan.
No one really wanted a decent tap down on that occasion there. To Marcy. Plays a very good tackle there on Fletcher. Play on to call. Coots snapping ball to the forward pocket. Costello off his chest. Apply some good pressure there on Mulder. If he's looking for the boundary line, and he has it. We'll have a boundary throw right in front of the netball courts there. A bit of a danger game for the Swans today, I reckon, because Lorne have been really competitive over the last few weeks. They should push the Imperials earlier in the season. And they did give a good challenge to Warrior Biak last week, who currently sit 2 games clear on top of the ladder. Tossed in about 30 out from goal. Link there doing the ruck work again. He wins to tap down. Coots, did it with ease through traffic. Has a snapper at 35. It's just landing short. And Jacobs in the right place takes an easy intercept mark. Goes short to DeMarcy. Great to see him back. He goes short. Finds Barrow, who's got a big job this afternoon. He's really good here a fortnight ago against South Colac. Ever reliable defender down there for the Swans. Goes up the line. Link there's got front position there. He was shoved out of it by Curnow, and he's going to win himself a free kick at half back.
First one for Alvie for the day, Drew.
Thank you, AJ. Thanks to Steph Con. He's got numbers in the middle. Yellen's one of them. Decides to go towards De Lorenzo. Just over his head. They've coughed it up. Turnover. Bright mops up. In fact, that time there was Middleton. Gets a head pass. Crunch by O'Brien Henderson. Play on! Wow, and he's got a big hole in the footy. Wow, he had his head almost ripped off the shoulders and he's been pinned on the footy. That's a very interesting decision, that one. Dela Cruz is going to take the kick on centre wing. Out of sight of the ground here. So it's 1 straight 6 apiece. Gets a hand pass to Permazel. Permazel's kick looking for Williamson. Through his hands. Getting back there, Fletcher. Takes it over. Boundary throw in there. Pete, what are your thoughts on that decision?
It was a bit far over the other side of the ground, so I'm not really sure.
Pete was having a nap.
No, whether he contributed to himself or whether it was just a plain high tackle, but he certainly appeared to go down high contact.
Think order around the ground. Warrior back on fire. They're 2 straight. South Colac get the score. Williamson charges towards inside the forward 50 for Alvie. He's tackled. Good work here by Lorne. Fletcher's got the football for the Dolphins. Kicks out of the defensive half, looking for Oscar Coots, trying to pick up the football. Dela Cruz puts in a bit of a play. Comes out to Permazel, back to Dela Cruz. His kick went straight over top to Harrison Taylor. Boy, oh boy, he sends the ball to centre half, but Benny Eddy takes a big mark for the Swans.
He started well.
So Benny Eddy launches the centre half forward. Jesse Williamson flew high. Left it. There's a chance now for Fraser Balderas. Kicks from half back when it's been turned over. Just Jacobs couldn't take the mark. Bright, that was Paddy. Kicks looking for McCartan. Hand pass wasn't good. Jensen Monahan trying to trap the ball. Paddy Bright, he trips over himself. They want deliberate. Bar 13, but base 13 is going to be a ball up.
She's hot in the kitchen, boys.
It is.
It's been a good game so far. We've gone 14 minutes. Got a good look about it. We all thought it was going to be a good one, but so far so good. 1 straight apiece. Goal kicker's Dom there for the Swans. Paddy Bright for Alvie. Apparently he hit the goal umpire in the head and bounced back into play.
Free kick to Holmer.
Yep, so free kick to Louis Holman.
What they said?
That's what I've been told. It might have been our awesome Pano studio back at Mix FM that's let us know.
Yeah.
As McCartan just has a flying shot and it's gone out of bounds on the full.
That's why we pay you the big bucks, Amy.
Yeah, but it was funny. I thought the goal umpire's action was funny. Like it just didn't look quite right. So yeah.
Think you are.
So that's what has happened. He's hit him on the head.
At least we didn't. We don't have $100 million to spend it on cameras on the goalpost, Pete.
Yeah, that's right.
Might need him though.
So Jacobs has got the kick in here. So 1 straight apiece. We played nearly 15 minutes in this first quarter. Jacobs has kicked his okay. Finds Carmody. He goes shorter, 20 metres, to Lockie Mulder. The skipper. He's going to switch play to the outer side. That's a nice ball to Regan Monahan. He quickly whirls and goes. Good kick. Should find Morali. He should mark, and he does. So this is a promising build-up for Alvie. 70 metres out from goal. He's got no one really to kick to. No one really leading at him. So he kicks to the hot spot. Williamson has to get there. Good defensive work again by Balderas. It was a 2-on-1, and Lorne went out. They get a boundary thrown out of it. About 35 around from the Alvie goal.
Good passage of play there from Alvie. Their kicking was spot on.
Boundary throw in here. 1 straight apiece. Goals with Paddy Bright for the Dolphins and Dom Dare for the Swans. Boundary throw in. Holmer and Dare doing the ruck work. Bit of a nil or draw on that occasion. Williamson's lurking again. Good handball by Curnow to Balderas. Kick was smart over the boot. Tierney tackled. Got the ball. Ball pinned. Ball up. Certainly no easy kicks or beg pardons out there in this first quarter between the two league heavyweights. Slugging it out the last two premiers in this league. Coming through now. O'Brien Henderson. Did he take him on? No, he did not. We'll get a ball up. So this is good here for the Swans. Just locking it in inside their forward 50. Huge numbers around the footy again. Dare and Holmer do battle again. Curnow. He's ragdolled about 4 Swans. And we'll get another ball up.
There's not going to be an easy possession out there today,
No,
boys.
there's not. I reckon it was similar like this last year when we came out here and did this game. It was a really contested game of football.
Ball thrown up, Holmer. Won it beautifully down to Fletcher, and he just quickly kicks it out of there. Pazastic got in front, good defensive work. Pazastic went to ground, kick well smothered by Purvis, a good one-on-one, but he punched it as far as Fletcher. His kick was off the side of his boot to centre half forward. Hughes well trapped, and past to Tierney. This is a good build-up again. Manganelli's got time to pick up the football, well harassed out of it there by Jacobs. Tierney, well tackled by Moralia, and he's gone. Holding the footy, so Alvie get a free kick at half-back.
Regulars got the free kick at half-back for the Swans. 1 goal apiece. But it's been an end-to-end game of football so far. Two great clubs. Maragula sends the ball in the middle of the corridor. Link there.
Oh, what a mark.
Class over centre mark of the day. He marked it like Matthew Richardson then, Pete. And we got you a little bit excited off this swivel chair. He's going to wind up by himself, isn't he? And he launches it inside the forward 50 for the Swans. Over there. Williams in the back of the pack. Mops up, runs in, and he's kicked it to the Cows. Goal of the day contender for Alvie.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Beautiful passage there. Vintage Alvie through the guts of Red Rock down the hill. And Jesse Williamson kicks his first Alvie. 2 straight 12 leading Lorne. 1 straight 6. 18 minutes gone on the Richardson Real Estate time clock.
Great opportunist goal there from Jesse Williamson. So Dom Dare and Alex Adams were wrestling for position. The ball fell over the back, and Jesse was where every small forward should be. He was right there to pounce on it.
Set up by Link Dare.
Yeah, no, he's having a real influence on this game.
Well, so we've got a great battle on our hands now. Back in the middle we go. Dare wins again, another hit out. Manganelli over the top of the football. Likewise, he's going to be done holding the footy. He did dive on it. So Sam Marnie will take a free kick, having a very good season. Puts the Swans back into attack. Spence, good defensive work by Balderas. Knocked forward by Williamson. Dare's lurking, that's Dom. And Adams again. Ryan paddles the towards the boundary.
Free kick.
It's on the full, I think.
On the full, yeah, on the full.
And Real Riddell's going to take a kick. But this is a really tough kick. He'll kick for about 25 out. But he's hit the scoreboard multiple times this season.
Well, we've seen him kick a goal from out here against South Colac. Will Riddell.
Real Riddell. Come in, puts it on its way. That is magnificent, I think. I think he might have stuck it though. It's a ball.
Oh, Pete, they ruined it for us.
Do we give it clanger of the day? That's a nomination.
Well, he celebrated the cars tooted, and the goal umpire said having
Everybody
none of it.
thought it was a goal except the goal umpire.
Yep.
Trying to con the goal umpire, they Pete?
Yeah, they did. I think they did.
2-1, 13 to 1 straight 6. Swans by 7 points.
Curnow gets it to Fletcher. Fletcher gets it over the top now.
He's kicked the magnificent behind.
Yes, behind of the year, Drew.
So Ryan with the footy sends it out of the defensive 50 for the Dolphins. Big pack around this one here. Spence is there. Fox is there. It's gone out of bounds. Boundary throwing on the outer side. So 2-1-13 the Swans. They lead by 7 points. Lorne 1 straight 6. We've just ticked into red time. Time on here.
I don't think there'd be much time.
Couldn't be.
24, 25 minutes, I reckon.
So Jacobs taking Hughes when he goes forward.
Boundary throwing. Centre win. Been a cracking start to this ball game here. As Holmer wins the tap out for the Dolphins. Comes out to Fletcher. He's had a pretty good start in this opening quarter. Roosevere trying to claim the mark against Paddy Breyer for McCartan, but they somehow get inside the forward 50 anyway, Lorne. It's gone from the left side to the right side. Trying to get the hand pass out was Permazel as he was trying to break the tackle. So free kick goes the way to Prezaztec Industries. He's going to bang it inside the 50, lace out the Jackson Bright, hit him on the chest, and he'll have a shot for goal up the hill is Jack O'Bright, pretty much in the spot where he kicked the winning goal between these sides last year on this ground midway through the year.
I reckon this was the exact same spot, I reckon.
So this for his first goal for the afternoon. Paddy with the other for Lorne so far. So directly in front, 25 out from goal, Jackson Bright. Goes back and he has kicked it. So we've got a 1-point ball game here at Red Rock. Lorne 2 straight 12, Alvie 2-1-13. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard, and we've gone 21.5 in this opening term thanks to Richardson Real Estate time clock.
Look, I think this breeze is mainly across the ground, but it looks like you can score at both ends. The ball sort of holds up a little bit down the hill, but when you get in the cover of the sheds, it seems to travel okay. So it's a great opening to this game.
Quick think quarter around the grounds. Otway Districts 2-3-15. Imps 3-2-20. Irrewarra Biak 2 straight 12. South Colac get the score. Nothing from the Eagles and nothing from Apollo Bay.
So all the big guns, all the 4 goals have been hard work. But it's been smart bit of play in the lead up. There's a free kick here. Mark Robb, 100 metre, 50 off the ball's plucked the free kick out. And a bit of holding going on. So Marnie's got the kick here for Alvie. I was going to say Sydney. Ball kicked long to centre half forward. Where are the pack of players there? Fletcher pretty much uncontested in the end.
He's played some quarter.
Yeah, did he ever? Centre half back. He's going to put the Dolphins up towards the wing position here. McCartan got off the chain there for the second time in this quarter already. Mark's uncontested. He goes up towards the wing position. George Curnow in front. Good punch away by Monaghan. Spills through to Curnow again. To Tini, he started well. Handball to Fox. Fox on the left foot. Dribbles the ball up towards the 50. Overrunning the ball. There was Barrow. Getting back on that occasion. There was Marnie. Coming through there. Crisley, a mould up. Bullpen ball up. Good tackle there by Hetherington. And the ball to be thrown up a left half forward from the Dolphins. Ball thrown up here. One down by Holmer. Tugged off the kick was Monaghan. He was held without it, and he's going to win himself a free. No, the other way. Oh, no.
Yeah,
it was right the first time there. Yep. Margaret put it the other way. I don't know why. So Jensen Monaghan, good kick. Finds Williams just dropped what he should have taken there. Oh, Hetherington, nice old-fashioned pirouette. To Balderas. He's kicked up towards half forward. Well roped that time by Middleton. It's packed up by Permazel. Huxton will kick forward. The Swans are away again. Mulder. This is Lockie. Runs up towards half forward. He was dealt with behind the play. Should have been down the field, but Ryan took there and took a excellent mark. Class Harbour centre mark of the day. Because he was terrific last week. He's inside defensive 50 on this occasion. Hooks the kick right in front of the broadcast position. Curnow should mark this. Well, right, punched away by Permazel. And Max Blake nearly got a stack. We'll get a boundary throw right next to our broadcast position here. Terrific first quarter of football. 24 minutes in. Alvie at 2-1-13. Lorne at 2 straight 12.
Steph Comstat, 7 kicks so far. Miles Fletcher for Lorne, boys.
Yeah, he's had a great start. Using the ball well. So, Link there versus Holmer in the ruck there. Wins the tap out. He gathers the footy too. He bangs it inside the forward 50, and Williamson just puts the mitts out, and he takes the mark, and he's going to play on. Runs at the 45. Dom there, he might let it go through for a behind. But he looks pretty dangerous, Jesse, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's moving really well at the moment.
Brian Henderson plays on, Drew.
2-2-14 to 2 straight 12. Alvie leading by 2 points. They work the ball out, and Charlie McCartan takes the mark between halfback and centre. We got the hand pass over the top to O'Brien. Henderson to Turney. Backwards to McCartan. McCartan now thumbs the ball to centre half forward. Paddy Bright couldn't take the mark. Here's a chance now through Middleton. Here's Fox, AJ's man. Cole Fox sends the ball to centre half forward. But good mark there by Will Jacobs at half back for the Swans, who goes inbound. Trying to gather the football there is De Lorenzo. Hand pass out to Sam Marnie. Marnie's crunched. So free kick downfield. It only went for about 5 metres. So Marnie's probably going to... Oh, no, he's not going to take the kick. And there's your quarter time sign. Great quarter of footy. Both clubs playing well. It's been end-to-end.
Great football.
2-2-14 to 2 straight 12 is the quarter time score. 25.5. That went for... And as I said, 2 points the difference. It was Dom there and Jesse Williamson, the goal kickers for the Swans. Jackson and Paddy Bright, the goal kickers for Lorne. We'll take a break. We'll have the Steph Comstats think quarter around the grounds. So stay tuned here after the break here on Mix FM.
Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
G'day, Chris from Westvic Sheds. If something in your life needs a new home, we've got a shed for that. Hubby in the doghouse, we've got a shed for that. Need a place for the dog to sleep? We've got a shed for that too, and we'll build it best. Get in touch with Westvic Sheds today, the Mix FM Business of the Month.
Pain from your Achilles, heel or plantar fascia can hold you back. Theodore Podiatry not only has your back, they've got your feet, offering non-invasive treatment options like Shockwave with no downtime needed. Step into relief with carefully selected footwear for work, sport and casual outings. The extensive collection includes foot-friendly, comfortable and stylish shoes, including the largest range of Birkenstocks in Colac. Step into relief today. Theodore Podiatry, they've got your feet.
Bobcat.
That's a name worth roaring about. FSR Equip is the authorised Bobcat dealer for Southwest Victoria and specialist for Bobcat mowers and compact tractors. From the residential ZT 2000 to the commercial grade ZT 7000, Bobcat mowers provide a flawless cut every time. Need more muscle? Bobcat compact tractors are built to tackle any job with ease, from mowing to heavy lifting. Follow the sound of the roar and get to FSR Equip. Hugh Murray Drive, Colac East. Bobcat, one tough animal.
Your club delivers on the field. Think Water Colac delivers water solutions, serving the southwest for over 25 years. Irrigation and filtration systems to pumps and rainwater tanks, and your local experts in solar pump systems. Think Water Colac. They do water well.
With the footy and netball season here, the Colac RSL is your spot for post-game catch-ups. Grab a cold drink, enjoy delicious food and celebrate and commiserate with mates. If you're cheering from the sidelines or playing on the court or field, wind down at the Colac RSL.
Ben Spokes at We Spoke Insurance Specialist can come to you with the ideal insurance to protect what matters most. You'll get market-leading personal service and advice with We Spoke Insurance Specialists. Find them on Facebook. Authorised representative of PSC Connect Proprietary Limited. Please consider all terms and conditions.
Mowers are in stock and available now from Mark Benton Farm Machinery Repairs Simpson, your authorised Ferris and Victor dealer. Ferris and Victor zero-turn mowers offer a smoother ride, delivered by 2 or 4-wheel independent suspension together with a steel fabricated deck. Both brands are quality built and made in the USA. They also carry a range of belts and blades for other mower brands and stock a large range of 4-ply and 6-ply ATV and side-by-side tyres. Mark Benton Farm Machinery, 580 Sunday Ridge Road, Simpson.
Discover a glowing winter wonderland at Adventure Park's Winter Glow these school holidays. With dazzling, magical and immersive light installations and real snow to make snowmen and snow angels in. See live ice sculpting and fire twirling displays and get carried away on the park's awesome rides at night. Adventure Park's Winter Glow is open 3:30pm to 8:30pm every day of the June-July school holidays. For info and tickets, visit winterglow.com.au. It's going to be the coolest.
Timboon Motors are now Mahindra dealers. Mahindra have a great range of sport utility vehicles engineered for adventure with a 7-year warranty and roadside assist on most models. Mahindra, rugged, reliable and excellent value. Test drive today at Timboon Motors. LMCT 2032.
$10 million.
$10 million!
Get your ticket at Colac Lotto for tonight's $10 million special event draw.
Think of the possibilities.
The only place to get your ticket locally. Colac Lotto.
Have fun and play responsibly.
Powered by Sports Power Colac, FSR Equip, KFC Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
Yeah, welcome back here to Red Rock, round 15 of CDFNL 2025. And at quarter time, it's Alvie 2-2-14. Lorne 2 straight 12. We've got a cracker at the moment. We'll go think order around the grounds very shortly, but we'll get the StevCom stats first from AJ Brady.
Yeah, looking at the stats for that first quarter, boys, I mentioned that there's been no free kicks sort of halfway through the quarter. Well, after that, it really opened up. Alvie 8 for the term, 3 in the end to the Dolphins. Link there, 10 hit-outs for Alvie, 4 hit-outs to Vic Husey, and 5 also to Louis Homer on Lorne side of things. Major stats winners for the Alvie side of things, 7 to Ben Eddy in that first term, 4 kicks, 3 handballs, 1 mark. Couple on 6, Link there, 5 kicks, 1 handball, 1 mark. Jesse Williamson, big quarter, Pete, 4 kicks, 2 handballs, 2 marks on the StevCom stat sheet. On Lorne side of things, 7 in that first term to Miles Fletcher, 7 kicks, no handballs, and a couple of marks. Apart from him, 6 also to Charlie McCartan, 4 kicks, 2 handballs, and 3 marks. Those are the stats winners on the ground. Thanks to StevCom boys.
Geez, we're on warp speed then, AJ.
I wanted to get it out before.
Fast forward.
It was fast like Oscar Piastri
Oh,
at Spa last week.
And he said every word pretty clear too. That's sensational. think quarter around the grounds. I'm going a little bit slower, AJ, but Imps
I hope everyone got my stats, by the way.
3-2-20, Otway 2-3-15, Birregurra 2-1-13, Apollo Bay 1-1-7. Illawarra back 4 straight 24, leading South Colac yet the score, and the Eagles 3 points, Simpson yet the score.
And around the grounds in the AFL half-time at Marvel, be interesting to see what the crowd is there at Marvel. Melbourne 6-7-43 lead the West Coast Eagles 3-3-21. Good conditions out there for footy, Peter. What was a red-hot opening quarter?
Yeah, it was a great opening quarter there. It's a very physical game. 2 big-bodied, strong sides going hard at it, but Lincoln Dare is going to have to carry the load there. He's rucked all quarter. He hasn't got much support around, whether Eddie can go in maybe or Roosevelt at some stage to maybe help him out, but he's going to have a big day against the big boys, and Hughes is starting the quarter in the ruck again.
Second quarter underway thanks to Minerva Foods here. Underway we go. Dare wins to head out. Straight down to Yellen. Kick to set half forward there. Balderas read it well off the kick and takes the mark. He quickly wishes it off to Ryan. Running off half back. He kicks towards left half forward. Paddy Bright got the sit. Couldn't take the mark. Roll grabbed in the end. That's on by Damasi. He got the handball, but he got one high. And he's going to win himself a free kick. And as an Alvie player down.
Yeah, Will Jacobs is, I think he copped a knee in a place you don't want to cop a knee in that marking contest.
It's not Will Jacobs. I think it's Lincoln Dare. He's back on his feet now.
Lincoln, is it?
Yeah, they both look alike, Pete.
They do. Yeah, both bald.
So short kick, dangerously cut up by Bright. Been told to go. It wasn't 15. So you better be aware of it. He's gone. He's gone. Didn't hear the call. It wasn't 15. And Free Dela Cruz was, I'm going to pitch one of them, coming behind him like a librarian. I have to say it once, but he's copped the kick up and finds Curto. He's tackled by Marnie, and he's been no play on. Gee, this is hot footy. Fox gets it back in Borton Middleton. Hand pass coughed up by Carmody. His hand pass was also intercepted by Hughes. Gee, cue to Bennett Hill music. Kick up towards half forward. Jacobs gets back there. Coote uses the body nicely. Bright, hand pass to Taylor. Stacked for 40. Kicks, and he misses. Gee, wasn't that a chaotic minute and a half?
That was a hot passage of play.
Oh, gee.
2-1-13 to 2-2-14. If for those listening there on Mix FM or on the listener app or watching on the stream, I may as well you stick around because this next couple of hours is going to be fun.
How about the tackle from Andridge, Pete?
Oh, yeah, he snuck up on him. He never heard the umpire's call.
All right, Roosevelt kicking up the hill. Launches it 60 metres in the clear. Here's Turney trying to keep the ball alive for the Dolphins, but it's gone out of bounds. Boundary throwing, a couple of minutes gone in the second quarter. 1 point ball game. We've got the close one.
We do.
2-2-14, 2-1-13. Alvie leading Lorne. I reckon it's going to be like this all afternoon. Dare versus Big Jimmy Hughes. This is where he sort of made his ground. James Hughes in the ruck last year against Levi. Up against his brother Link now. Benny Eddy trying to keep it alive. Yeah. It's gone out of bounds. And another boundary throw-in.
Cole Fox trying to impose himself on Ben Eddy. And
David versus Goliath.
It was.
He's looked up and saw who it was. He thought, better not do this.
Round the ground, thanks to Think Quarter, Illawarra back 4-1-25. South Colac yet to score at 11. Don Scott Day up there, South Colac. Miles Fletcher couldn't take the mark. Ryan picks up the footy, bangs the ball forward for the Dolphins. Chance here for Paddy Bright. Almost plucked the mark. Here's a chance for Costello. If he can pick it up. Left forward pocket. Snaps. It's marked on the goal line. The goalkeeper, Lockie Roosevelt.
Come from nowhere.
Get him into the Socceroos.
Go bang, Rosie. Oh, he didn't.
He's going to kick down the line and he finds Jacobs. So Will Jacobs has got the footy now. About 30 metres out from his defensive goal for the Swans.
Oh, he's gone.
He's got to go. He's going to go in short. It's been turned over again. Can Lorne start something up here again?
Ooh, lucky.
Mulder's there. Good play. Fox is lurking. It's going to be a ball up again. 40 out from the Dolphins' goal. They're pressing at the moment. It's a 1 point ball game.
A bit fortunate there wasn't a kick there for a Lorne player being tackled with the ball.
Umpire throws it back up again. Good punch there by Lincoln there. Comes out to Prezes. Kick was smothered. Couple of double Falcons there.
Jesse Williamson.
Cole Fox is lurking. Fox bangs the ball to centre half forward for the Dolphins. Dela Cruz is there. Stolen. Here's a chance for Hetherington. Ball kicked inside the 40 for Lorne. It's a real high up under, but Jacobs takes a good class over centre mark of the day for the Swans.
Good
He's
kick.
got to play a loose. Good work here by the Swans. Jensen Monahan with the footy on the wing now. He's going to kick the centre half forward. Can he find a teammate? He can.
Williamson.
It's Jesse Williamson with the footy. Right in front of Bay 13 here at Red Rock. He looks afield. They're kicking up the hill this quarter. The Swans.
No.
Kick short. And it's been turned over. Jackson Turney with the footy for the Dolphins.
He has it at half back. Goes up towards the wing. McCartan and Roosevelt battle it out again. Roosevelt used the body well. No free kick. Roosevelt recovers. Hand pass to Eddie's been really good. Kicks up towards half forward. There's no one really down there. Ball bounces at right angles. And we're going to get it thrown in about 55 to 60 metres around from the Alvie goal. We were going up the hill in the second term.
Roosevelt won that duel, Pete.
Yeah, he's been on top in the one-in-ones. Charlie's got up the ground, got a few possessions high up, but in general, Rosie's on top in that battle.
This is similar to the one back in the 70s involving Paul Van der Haar and Peter Knights. It comes out to Lincoln there. His kick was smothered. Kerno, that's Ed. High up and under kick. Bright has to come and meet it. Monahan did really well. Ball spilled at the back. Hickey tried to take the tackle on he can. Hand pass to Jensen Monahan. Look away, hand pass. Eddie come barging through. And we nearly had a collision between the player and the boundary umpire. And there was a nil-all draw. We get a boundary throw in.
He's been a good recruit for Alvie, Ben Eddie, hasn't he?
Yeah, but
Yes.
Yes, Pete.
You need your mic near
sorry.
your mouth so we can hear you.
Yeah, no one can really hear you. You nearly put us all to sleep there, Pete.
Sorry, guys.
So, all right. 3:15. There's another few weeks to go yet. Boundary throw in. Dagon in front. Should get a free kick, surely. Have to be. He's getting in into a free kick on centre wing. Hewling slipped over and pushed Dare in the back. His momentum took him. Goes short to Barrow. He's in the centre of the ground here at Red Rock. Kicking up the hill to the Swans in this second quarter. He's going to go short to Yelland. Because was terrific in the reserves premiership last year. He was best on the ground. Kicks to half forward. Eddie's got off the chain. Should mark. He marks at 45 metres out. Tough kick with was a bit of a breeze blowing more across the ground more than anything. And he's going to wind up. He was going to have a piggy for about 50 metres. Might be too far out to score. Williamson's on a lead. He's going to put it up to the top of the goal square. In fact, he's had a ping. It's going to be very close. Paul Barris touched it on the line. Through from behind was a good effort too. And the Swans go out to that 2-point margin. They go to 2-3-15 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Lorne a 2-1-13. We played at nearly 6 3/4 minutes in this second quarter. Thanks to Minerva Foods, Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard this afternoon.
So Link there seems to have Hughes under control, but he has more trouble with Homer when Homer went into the ruck.
I think order around the grounds, Apollo Bay 1-2-8, Birregurra 3-1-19, Eagles are 1-4-10, Simpson 2 behinds, and Illawarra Biak 4-1-25, leading South Colac 1 behind 1 point. Ed Curnow to do the kick-out duties. He had to jump the fence and grab the footy.
That went to the Prince's Highway just about.
He's disappeared. He's done a runner. But he's got the footy now, yep. Went down the slide to get the footy.
He's got momentum up now.
Now he's off the races. He sends the ball high.
That's a massive kick.
Down the hill. Link there, gathers the footy, kicks the ball forward. Williamson, it sort of bounces away from him. Mulder taps it forward. That was Lockie to Liam. Jensen Monahan gathers it, looking to go to Paddy Carmody. It's a tackle with Liam Mulder with the footy, but he's tackled him. Your ball up. About 55 out from the Swans' goal. They lead by 2 points. That's what they lead by at quarter time. 1 point apiece in this second quarter. Mulder kicks the ball forward for the Swans. Chance here for Oscar Coots against Liddell. Big collision there between those two heavyweights.
Very physical.
And they're exchanging insurances as we speak, just in cover to cover all costs.
He's a big man, Coots.
He's a big
They're
man.
saying, what beer do you want after the game? I reckon that's what he would have said, I reckon.
That was Will Riddell, so...
It'll be one at the RSL, that's for sure, Drew.
I reckon.
Umpire to throw it back in a play in front of Bay 13 here at Red Rock. Good tap there by Lincoln there. Hetherington trying to go to the footy. He's tackled there by Lockie Mulder. That's going to be a good little match-up between those two. Sprouts. And it'll be a ball up again.
I hate Sprouts.
Dela Cruz just sharing his opinion as well. Another ball up. Dare wins the tap out. Yeldon was there, overruns him. Here's Hetherington again. He seems possessed. Here's Oscar Coates. Trying to barge through the two moulders. And he's been shoved into the interchange choice box.
There's a bit of feeling, Pete.
This is great football.
Oh, boy.
Geez, I don't like Cootsy, do they?
They're showing his jeepers.
He's having a giggle, Tim and Sam Marnie. That's good.
Umpire throws it back out. Dare wins the tap out. Comes out to Ed Curnow. Hand passes out, but it's been turned over. Kick ball forward there by Permazel. Riddell's there. And it's going to be a free kick to Louis Holmer across the half-back line. 2-3, plays 2-1. 9.5 gone in this second quarter.
So Louis Holmer now has it at half-back. Like I said before, do not go anywhere because this is going to be a belter. It already has been. Holmer's kicked to the wing position. Link there got in front position. Was he interfered with? Not according to the umpire. We'll get a boundary throw in. There's Rosevier and McCartan. So good day, here you go, as that matchup continues. Matchup worth the money to get in. So boundary throw in on the wing. Balderas there in the ruck. Up against Link there. Balderas did it beautifully.
Well
Just headed up towards centre half forward. Barrow comes to meet and attacked it nicely, and he did beautifully through traffic to De Lorenzo in the centre of the ground. Chipping ball. They got the numbers here. Their Swans there. Williamson traps it nicely. Good handle to Liam Mulder. Runs up towards the 50. Centering kick. Looking for Dom there. Good defensive work, Williams. Mulder roves it. Has a snap, and he's hit the post. Good effort. And he didn't like the treatment after they got rid of the ball as well. So there's a lot of feeling out there, that's for sure. 2-4 plays 2-1. Lorne goes to the wing position.
Yeah, Louis Holmer takes a good mark behind Benietti. Quickly gets the hand pass off the middle.
Hang on, what's happened here?
I reckon it's a downfield free kick. Downfield. Oh, no, they're going to have to take... I reckon he's asking him to take the kick back.
That's a point.
For the behind, yeah.
Okay. Well spotted, Maxie.
Oh, okay.
So they played on with the advantage too quickly, I think.
Okay, right.
But 2-4-16, or they did it before even the umpire was able to signal.
Signal point.
So 2-4 plays 2-1. It's a 3-point margin in favour of the Swans as Lorne send the ball out defensive 50. Barrow couldn't take the mark, but he gathers the footy to Benny Ennie. He's been on fire today, our man. Curnow got knocked off the ball. Here's a chance now for De Lorenzo. De Lorenzo! Touched on the line.
That would have been the goal of the year if he kicked that.
Oh, boy. Jeepers. It somehow almost just was an invisible ball to all those defenders, but it's a behind. 2-5 to 2-1. Lorne with the footy again. Here's Miles Fletcher. Been very good early stages for the Dolphins. He's going to go to the interchange box side of the ground. Coots almost took a good mark. Good work there by Permazel, who knocked the ball out of his hands as he went for the third bite. And it's gone out of bounds in a boundary throwing.
Coots has been well held, boys. Just 3 kicks on the Steve Comp stat sheet, Pete.
Yeah, I think he's getting a bit frustrated with the attention he's getting paid.
He was sensational in the mud last week, wasn't he, Oscar
21
Coots?
kicks, 4 handballs on the Steve Comp stat sheet.
Umpire throws it back. Balderas wins the tap out. Chance now for Adams, who kicks the ball inside the forward 50 for the Dolphins. And it's gone out of bounds. Boundary throwing deep inside the forward 50 for Lorne. So now they're going to get a bit of a look here. Alvie just couldn't really get the goal on the ball that they needed to be rewarded from all those inside 50s. And now Lorne have got it down the hill. Can they create an option? 17 plays 13. Hughes wins the tap out. Comes out to Marnie. Kick by Permazel was smothered. On ground level, Adams just crunched into the ground.
Tackle. Wow.
And it'll be another ball up.
Gee, Ben Eddie, hasn't he had a game and a half so
he has.
far?
He's really exerted his authority over this game, hasn't he?
Umpire throws it up here. Paddy Bright.
Yeah, what's happened here?
Well,
it's one of those. So Hughes nominated and Paddy Bright took the...
Spot on,
Well, I thought Link got told he wasn't allowed to go on the ruck.
No, Link thought he was going against Hughes.
Anyway, the play's gone on.
Yep.
De Lorenzo has it now, and he's getting told to go here. He better get quick it now. He does. Dom Dare. Williamson taking the pick. Williamson got mitts to it. Adam as well. Tackled by Dare. And they get a little bit of attention as well. We're going to ball up. The Swans are on top here at the moment. They just need some reward on the scoreboard, Pete.
Yeah, they do. They've been peppering away at the goals, but they just haven't been able to get it through the big sticks.
They lead by 4 at the moment. Ball thrown up. Dan doing the ruckwood. Took it out of the ruck. Dropped it incorrectly. Umpire said play on. Fox just hacks it out of there. And Everton marks it. Goes wider to Bright. Jacko Bright now has it right in front of the social rooms here. Good crowd in. Beautiful winter afternoon. On the cool side, but it's definitely hot out there at the moment. All the numbers here with Alvie. I'm blinking to drop the sitter. McCartan mumps up to meet it. Hand pass inside to Fox. Paddles it forward. And Monahan, I reckon, will be happy to see it go. It stayed in. Everyone stopped. Shocking kick. Eddie couldn't take the mark. Oh, he's had a fumble. They're looking nervous now all of a sudden. They did well, though. Permazel to Monahan. He just hacks the kick long. Williamson's got 3 to beat, but he's going to get a free kick for a hot push in the back. Good result for the Swans. He's going to switch play to find his skipper. And Lockie Mulders now has it. He's going to switch even wider to Moralia. He's got 50 metres in the clear if he can pick it up, but the ball doesn't want to come to him. Gets around Middleton nicely. Goes inboard. Nice pass. Finds Mulder again in the centre of the ground. It's going to go inside 50. That's a dangerous kick. Lyon Molden couldn't mark it. Recovers it quickly. Good handball through traffic to De Lorenzo getting into the game. Good kick. Finds Williamson 48 metres. Chipping ball. It's touched off the boot. Dom Dare got a shocking bounce. Carbony gets back. Was he lagged? Umpire said no. Dom Dare kept the ball in play. Pushed in the back. No. Play on to call. Marnie's lurking. Likewise Mulder. Coming through now again. Adams looking for the try line. And he's got it just. Boundary throwing.
Oh, this is frantic football, isn't it?
If the pressure meter was here for like Fox Footy done, these two sides would be over 250. It's through the roof at the moment. The thing is, we've got over 2 quarters to go after this. 2-5 to 2-1, Alvie in front.
Umpire to throw back into play inside the forward 50 for the Dolphins here. Balderas wins the tap out. Now, here was the big play in that last quarter in that semi-final against the Swans. And that comeback, he was huge in the ruck.
He was.
So they've put him in the ruck. Fraser. Was it 200 games next week?
Yep.
For the club?
Yes.
Here's Williamson trying to go to the football. Fletcher's there, and it's gone out of bounds. The boundary throwing. Thinkwater around the ground. South collect 3 points. Illawarra back 4-2-26. Western Eagles 2-4-16. Simpson 1-3-9. Otway and Imps are stuck 15-20. So anyone at Otway want to update that score, that'd be great. 2-5 to 2-1. Umpire throws it back into play. Balderas wins the tap out. Already having an impact in the ruck at the moment in this second quarter. Chancey now throw Brian Henderson. His kick was smothered. Chancer again now for the Dolphins.
Well done.
Shots stolen. Marnie kicks it inside the forward 50 for the Swans. And Sean Smart with the footy for the Dolphins goes down the line. Jackson Bright takes the mark. Edge of the centre square. And his defensive half, he goes in short. Here's a chance now for Sean Smart on the wing. He's going to put Lorne back inside the 450. McCartan had the set. Good work there by Will Jacobs. Will Jacobs at a bounce, and it'll be a boundary throwing.
Hasn't he had a game too this first half, Will Jacobs?
Yeah, he has.
Superb. Well, it looks like him and Lockie Rosevier are just going to swap positions against McCartan, aren't they?
Yeah.
Whoever's in the prime position.
It's going to take him. Yeah, well, I think McCartan might have got a step on Rosevier there, but Jacobs helped his teammate out really well.
Boundary throwing 35 out from the Dolphins goal. Came in a bit of short. Hughes just gets ball onto boot. Goes forward. Hayden Hickey with the footy. Hand pass over the top now to Jacobs. Quick hand pass to Burrow. Back to Jacobs. Hand pass had a bit of heat on it. Here's a chance for Ed Curnow. Kick was smothered. Inside the forward 50 for the Dolphins. Picked up by De Lorenzo. His kick was smothered as well. De La Cruz barges his way through. Paddy Bright. Marnie again. De La Cruz. He's tackled. They're trying to get over the try line, and it's gone out of bounds in the boundary throwing.
Great work, De La Cruz there. He's only a little man, but gee, he fought hard.
Yeah, puts his body in. He always puts his head over the ball.
The thing is, boys, can these two sides keep it up? Because
I hope so.
This pressure is red hot.
Right on the 50.
Back in the ruck.
2-5-17, 2-1-13. Hughes grabs it out of the ruck, sends it into the left forward pocket.
And
it sort of bounces still. I reckon that bounced in.
Nah, it's out the
it was out. Yeah, good call.
So it'd be a free kick to the Swans.
It's out the forward.
Haydos Hickey's going to take the free kick.
Yep.
Yeah, it's correct call.
So Hayden Hickey, his kick outs are better on the run. Even though it's a standalone free kick, he sends the ball out of defensive 50 here. Jensen Monahan is tackled by Sean Smart. Ball up right in front of our commentary position here at Red Rock.
I know the score avoids 2-5 to 2-1, but gee, if you watched this game, this is the belter of the game.
Oh, I don't know if that was necessarily a free kick though, but
anyway,
Fraser just put a bit of heat with I was going to link McCarthy, but Lincoln there. So Link there goes inbound to Jensen Monaghan, who takes a good mark in front of Cole Fox, who quickly plays on. Goes inbound, finds De Lorenzo's having a big impact in this second quarter, Andre.
Oh, yeah.
His kick
Mulder
was good. Liam Mulder with the football. Quickly plays on, sends Alvie back inside the forward 50. Williamson couldn't take the mark. Got it to Dare, got it to Riddell, got it to Williamson. Williamson plays on, and he kicks a goal. He has? Yes, he has. So Jesse Williamson kicks his second goal of the afternoon. It was against the run of play, but the Swans have brought up the biggest lead of the afternoon, and they lead by 10, 3-5-23. Lorne 2-1-13. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard 19. Almost 20 minutes gone in this second quarter. Actually, that's the first goal of the second term.
It is, and great team play there from Alvie, and I think the highlight of that was Dom Dare with that quick flick handball. Didn't try and turn around, and he brought his teammate into the game straight away, and he was able to get it across to Jesse Williamson, who waltzed in for an easy goal.
Coach's handball, Drew.
Yeah.
That means for certain that Paddy Carmody will get a game next week. So ball will be thrown back up. Alvie now with a bit of a break. 10 points is the lead before half-time. Fox trying to take it, couldn't quite do so. Just hacked the kick out of there. Jensen Monahan's been really impressive. Good quick handball there. Mulder getting involved. His quick kick there. Riddell placing good pressure on Curto, and in fact he's given away a free kick, which I think's the right call in the end. Curno's getting himself a free kick, but he has to come back and take the kick over the mark.
Not happy about that either.
He's off again. And he's up to centre half forward. Looking for Hughes. Jacobs, good one-on-one. Good umpiring in the end. Coming up, Permazel. De Lorenzo's there. He's had a big last 10 minutes. Fox dives over the top with Gorpen. We're going to wallop. That was fantastic umpiring by
Hughes and Jacobs, they both ragdolled each other.
Yeah, exactly right.
It was some contest, I
It
tell you.
was.
Well done, Lockie Searle. Don't surely get you enough for a spot in the finals. Ball thrown up here, 40 out from goal. One down by Hughes. Bounces towards the forward pocket. Good shoved out of it by DeMarcy. Coming through there. Barrow, but her pass was smothered by Taylor. We're going to toss back into play here. So this is important next couple of minutes before half time. Alvie on top by 10 at the moment. Only the one goal kicked in this quarter. That was through Jesse Williamson. He's kicked 2 so far, the only multiple goal kicker on the ground. Ball thrown in. It's a short throw in. No one really rucked. We nearly got to it. Hickey, well trapped. DeMarcy to Permazel. Got to be quick. Hand pass was a bit hot for DeMarcy. Coming through again on dive over the top of it was Coots. Did he dive on it? No, he did not, according to the umpire. Ball to be thrown up just inside 50, about 48 metres around from goal.
Just watching this passage of play, I'm glad I'm sitting on the stool here.
Oh, great, mate.
Swivel chair thing.
Ball thrown up. Jacobs doing the Dare, sorry. Comes out now. Pazastek just hacks the kick forward, but it was smothered. And we'll get another boundary throw in here. So Alvie be pretty defensively, been outstanding so far.
This is as physical a game as we've seen all year.
Yeah, it's been really, really good. We've gone 22 minutes in this second quarter. 10 points the margin. Alvie leading 3-5 to 2-1. There was Coots trying to gather the football out of the ruck stoppage. And Williamson runs it out of bounds. Boundary throwing.
The ruckmen have to be aware, these boundary throws are going real short, so you be in front if you're in the ruck contest here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they're going to be aware of it now. They need to now.
Yeah, short and flat.
So another boundary throwing, top of the 50 for Lorne.
That's a good one.
As Dare wins the tap out. Fox is lurking for this football. Still on ground level. Big pack around this one here. Kick by Turney was touched. You can hear on the mics there. It's inside the forward 50 for Lorne. But Yeldon kicks out of defence, but it's going to be turned over. Chancing now for Ryan. Got it over the top to Ed Curnow. Has to get around. Lorenzo, Yelp-Yelp-Tee.
Hasn't he had
And there's your half-time siren. We've got a beauty on our hands here. We knew it coming in. But it is Alvie with the only goal in that second quarter. They lead 3-5-23 to 2-1-13. Jesse Williamson's got 2. Dom Dare with 1. And for the Dolphins, Jackson and Paddy Bright.
I reckon, Max,
singles.
That tackle from De Lorenzo, I reckon that's a contender for the Premium Group Painting Play of the Day.
It was a big play. Just didn't get to be able to finish it off with the free kick there. Around the ground, thanks to think quarter, Illawarra back 4-3-27, leading South Colac 3 behinds. Western Eagles 4-4-28, leading Simpson 2-4-16. Birregurra 5-3-33, leading Apollo Bay 2-3-15, and Otway Districts 3-3-21, Colac Imperials 9-6-60. We'll take a break, halftime wrap up coming up, and we'll get the Stefcom stats and plenty more. Great game of footy here at Red Rock. It is the Swans leading by 10 points at halftime.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
Weekday arvos from 3, Carrie and Tommy.
Because you are furious at streaming services for releasing episodes week by week instead of all at once.
But here's where I think I worked out what my biggest issue is with the week by week.
You need more stuff in your life?
No, I'm getting older.
Sorry.
I can't remember what happened the week before.
Mix FM.
G'day, Chris from Westvic Sheds. Sheds have come a long way since I first got in the game. I mean, once they were drafty, creaky, squeaky and leaky. Nowadays they're slick, clean and built to last. And people are building them for more than just storage. So contact Westvic Sheds to get your dream shed. The Mix FM Business of the Month.
Get more grunt for your money at Swain & McCabe Colac with the popular Deutz-Fahr Agro Farm 5 GS series of tractors from 97 to 126 horsepower. Right now, when you buy a Deutz-Fahr Agro Farm 5 GS tractor, you'll get a free stole loader and bucket worth $8,000. But hurry, only available until September 30, all while stocks last. Don't miss out. Visit Swain & McCabe Colac today.
Palsty Agricultural Contracting, supplying, carting and spreading fertilisers and lime in bulk or bins. Even spreading your effluent ponds to the paddock via an umbilical system. Palsty Agricultural Contracting, 0409 3300 79.
Looking for professional NDIS support in Colac, Geelong or Warrnambool? Southwest Individual Support is here for you. The experienced team assists with support coordination, support work and community activities. southwestindividual.com.au.
Ben Spokes at We Spoke Insurance Specialist can come to you with the ideal insurance to protect what matters most. You'll get market-leading personal service and advice with We Spoke Insurance Specialists. Find them on Facebook. Authorised representative of PSC Connect Proprietary Limited. Please consider all terms and conditions.
Timboon Motors are now Mahindra dealers. Mahindra have a great range of sport utility vehicles engineered for adventure with a 7-year warranty and roadside assist on most models. Mahindra, rugged, reliable and excellent value. Test drive today at Timboon Motors. LMCT 2032.
Mowers are in stock and available now from Mark Benton Farm Machinery Repairs Simpson, your authorised Ferris and Victor dealer. Ferris and Victor zero-turn mowers offer a smoother ride, delivered by 2 or 4-wheel independent suspension together with a steel fabricated deck. Both brands are quality built and made in the USA. They also carry a range of belts and blades for other mower brands and stock a large range of 4-ply and 6-ply ATV and side-by-side tyres. Mark Benton Farm Machinery, 580 Sunday Ridge Road, Simpson.
Bobcat.
That's a name worth roaring about. And the biggest roar is coming from FSR Equip, the authorised Bobcat dealer for Southwest Victoria and specialist for Bobcat telehandlers. From construction to agriculture, Bobcat telehandlers offer unmatched versatility and strength with superior reach and lifting capacity. Bobcat telehandlers are built tough to handle any challenge. Follow the sound of the roar and get to FSR Equip, Hugh Murray Drive, Colac East. Bobcat, one tough animal.
Looking for building materials? Look to ENRA Parlour Home Hardware of Simpson. Find a huge range of timber, roofing, plumbing and electrical lines. Delivering to Compton, Timboon, Princetown and Port Campbell. Parlour's Home Hardware, Barrelmore Street, Simpson.
Dairy Month, proudly supported by the Corangamite Shire, in the heart of the dairy industry.
For every litre of milk that a cow makes, more than 400 litres of blood must travel around the udder to deliver the nutrients and water for making milk. A cow has about 45 litres of blood in her body, so it's always on the move around the udder to keep making milk.
Dairy Month, thanks to the Co-op Colac, Charles Stewart Real Estate and Green Con.
Powered by Sports Power Colac, FSR Equip, KFC Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
You're missing it. If you're not here at the ground, make sure you get along to this, because this is an absolute crackerjack game of football. It's like when you're back here to CDFNL Live here on Mix FM. We know finals are just about a month away, but we're just getting a nice little taste of it so far.
I reckon finals started today. I reckon
absolutely.
There'll be a final going on at South Colac, and there's one going on out here.
Yeah, and at the half-time, it's the Swans leading by 10 points over Alvie there, 3-5-23. To the Dolphins, 2-1-13. Jesse Williamson, the only multiple goal scorer on the ground. He has 2, and he's looking very, very dangerous as well. Around the grounds, thanks to Think Water, because his Illawarra back have seriously doing a number on South Colac. 5-3-33. South Colac 3 behinds. And that's 4 behinds make it, yeah.
Begins Max, you spoke about, Pete. Gee, could have made all the difference.
Bryce McDonald's kicked a goal. Cooper Stevens has kicked a goal. Mitch Thornton's kicked a goal. Quan Ramos has kicked the goal, and Hudson Dewar has kicked the goal. He was he won a couple of inclusions to the side today. Imps a 9-6-60 lead, Otway did 6-3, 3-21 at half time. So Imps kicked 6 goals to 1 in that second quarter there, and is proved wide. They've been the best side since round 4 at the moment. Birregurra 6-3-39 lead, Apollo Bay 2-3-15, and good game at Willoughby at half time there as well. It's Simpson 4-6-30 leading the Western Eagles 4-4-28. So, and a couple of netball scores to keep you up to date. The Western Eagles defeated Simpson. It pretty much put the Tigers' finals hopes just about dashed, I would imagine there. That's their 3rd win of the year, the Western Eagles, 54-37, and the Colac Imperials 59. They were 2 for Otway Districts 37 here as well. It's time to do Steph Com stats thanks to AJ Brady. He's been very, very busy because it's been a lot going on. We've had great goals kicked, we've had some great tackling, the pressure's through the roof. What have we got happening on so far up to half time?
Yeah, as far as free kicks go, boys, 15 to Alvie in that first half, 5 to Lorne, 19 hit outs to Link there on Alvie's side of things. As far as Lorne goes, 8 to Big James Hughes, Fraser Balderas 5, Louis Holmer 5, and 3 also to Paddy Bridie. Did a bit of ruck work in that first quarter. Major stats winners to half time on Alvie's side of things. Couple on 12, boys. Link there, 11 kicks, 1 handball, 1 mark. Jesse Williamson, 8 kicks, 4 handballs, 5 marks. So he's been exceptional in this first half.
He's the one that's ripped this game apart, I reckon.
Yep, Bennett, he had a big first quarter, 7 in the first quarter, ended the half with 11, 7 kicks, 4 handballs and a couple of marks, 10 to Oscar Barrow, 3 kicks, 7 handballs, 2 marks. On Lorne's side of things, 12 in that first half to Ed Kerno, 8 kicks, 4 handballs, 3 marks, been working primarily in defences. Apart from him, 9 to Cole Fox in that first half, 6 kicks, 3 handballs and 1 mark. Those leading stats winners on the ground to half time. Thanks to Steph Com, boys.
Thank you, AJ. It's time to have a look at who was the RSL player at the first half, because there's been so many, but like we just mentioned before half-time, Jesse Williamson is the one player, Pete, that's trying to rip this game wide open.
Yeah, he's really looked dangerous up forward. He was brought in with a big reputation from the Hampden League, and today we're seeing why Alvie went after him and recruited him, because he's here for the finals football, and he's showing it out there today. He's their most dangerous forward, and looks most likely to hit
him and Link
scoreboard.
Him and Link Dare. The question, Pete, is can Link Dare ruck effectively for 4 quarters against this side that is running ruckman through him?
Yeah, look, he's up against a team that's really unusual, because they've probably got 3 quality ruckmen and probably a 4th bloke that can jump in there at a pinch, whereas Link support's pretty limited at the moment with Lockie Rosevier carrying that injury. Plus, he's got a big job on McCartan. Yep. So, they haven't really got much support for him. So it'll be interesting to see how they go about it in the second half. Whether, like, Eddie's reasonably tall, whether he can go in there and pinch it for 10 minutes and give Link a spell. Maybe Link can just carry the ruck all day. Who knows?
Yep.
Yeah, big. Who's you just mentioned Charlie McCartan. Do you think he needs a lift in him, because the ball has hardly been down there, or he hasn't really had much of a chance? He has to make his disposals up the ground.
Yeah, look, he hasn't had any favours from his team, the way the balls come into the forward line, the lack of opportunities, but he's had his own battle there today. You see him and Lockie Rosevier
often getting double teamed.
Yeah, that's right, because Will Jacobs. I'm nearly going to say Will Pullen again. Will Jacobs drops back into that hole and gives Lockie a chop out when he can. So McCartan's had to work up the ground a fair bit more today, probably to try and get those possessions. But it's been a great battle between those two, and both can hold their heads up high. They've done a great job with their team.
The play of the first half, thanks to Premium Group Painting. I mentioned it before we went to the break, that De Lorenzo, who got going in the last 10 minutes of that second quarter.
So I'll give you Steph Com stats for De Lorenzo in that second term. 7 disposals, 6 kicks and 1 handball, couple of marks. He was sensational in that second term, Pete.
Yeah, look, he just makes it awkward for the opposition. Not only does he win possession, but he puts pressure on. You know, he's one of those ones, he makes the tackle stick, as we've seen with the Ed Curnow. Ed Curnow's a big, strong man, and he wasn't getting anywhere out of Andre's tackle. But, he's still an important player for Alvie.
Yeah, but we mentioned, as I mentioned there, Curnow had the footy on the wing, and then Andre De Lorenzo says, not today, son. I'll grab you to take into the turf and saved a really scoring opportunity before half-time, so that was massive there. Ran the grounds again, thanks to Think Water, because there's some interesting games going on at the moment. Illawarra back, 5-3-33, lead South Colac 5 behind. So
I'm staggered by that.
I'm staggered. South Colac goals on the home deck.
Yeah,
haven't done for a long, long time.
Look, we've seen Illawarra play some good footy in some games, but after we've seen them last week, you couldn't see that they would do that to a side, a fellow finals contender.
Yeah, that's staggering.
But they've had some good ins today. They're probably a better... They're probably a bit like Alvie, outsized by Lorne last week, weren't they?
Absolutely.
And they brought some big bodies back in today, so that might be a bit more of a balanced team.
Colac Imperials 9-6-60, lead Otway 3-3-21, Berry 6-3-39, lead Apollo Bay 2-3-15. Half time at Willoughby, Simpson 4-7-31. Lead the Western Eagles 4-4-28. Do not go anywhere. Big second half coming up. Lorne just make their way back onto the field. We'll take a break. Back with the third term thanks to Sports Power Colour, because this is anyone's ball game. It is the Swans leading by 10 points. Back with the third term after this from Red Rock.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
At Richardson Real Estate Colac, we don't believe in pressure or sales talk, just real conversations, honest advice, and results that speak for themselves. Whether it's your first home or your forever one, we take the time to understand what you need and work hard to make it happen. Finding a house to call home isn't a simple snap of the fingers. It comes from having a great conversation about your future. So visit our office at 40 Murray Street to start the conversation. Real people, real results. Richardson Real Estate, Colac's most trusted opinion.
Running low on storage space? Backyard cluttered with tools and equipment? It's time to reclaim your space with a high-quality shed from Westvic Sheds and Garages. Westvic Sheds understands the importance of a reliable, durable shed that meets all your storage needs. Westvic Sheds are built to last, constructed with premium materials and expert craftsmanship. Get in touch with the Westvic Sheds and Garages team to get the process started. Westvic Sheds and Garages, Princes Highway, Colac West.
Palsty Agricultural Contracting, supplying, carting and spreading fertilisers and lime in bulk or bins. Even spreading your effluent ponds to the paddock via an umbilical system. Palsty Agricultural Contracting, 0409 3300 79.
At Sports Power Colac, we're strong supporters of local footy and netball. We've got everything you need for the season. The most popular shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. This football and netball season, see us at Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
Is home or business security on your mind? Trust Stevcom, a fully licensed and accredited installer. They can plan the best security solution for you. Alarm, CCTV or door access control. Don't risk it. Choose Stevcom for peace of mind.
Ben Spokes at We Spoke Insurance Specialist can come to you with the ideal insurance to protect what matters most. You'll get market-leading personal service and advice with We Spoke Insurance Specialists. Find them on Facebook. Authorised representative of PSC Connect Proprietary Limited. Please consider all terms and conditions.
Mowers are in stock and available now from Mark Benton Farm Machinery Repairs Simpson, your authorised Ferris and Victor dealer. Ferris and Victor zero-turn mowers offer a smoother ride, delivered by 2 or 4-wheel independent suspension together with a steel fabricated deck. Both brands are quality built and made in the USA. They also carry a range of belts and blades for other mower brands and stock a large range of 4-ply and 6-ply ATV and side-by-side tyres. Mark Benton Farm Machinery, 580 Sunday Ridge Road, Simpson.
Looking for fencing products? Look to your local CRT store in Simpson. Find a large range of pine and steel fence posts, plus unlimited stock of wire products and electric fencing needs. Parlours Home Hardware, Barrymore Street, Simpson.
Maya's phone is at 1%, but she's not stressed. Because she has 6 KFC tenders for $6.95.
Right.
Priorities. 6 for $6.95 tenders. KFC, FLG. Not everywhere and not forever. Pick up only.
Quality and professional earth-moving solutions, that's LGK Earthworks, a family-run business tackling your rural, civil and landscaping projects. For a free, no-obligation quote, lgkearthworks.com.au. Check out their exceptional eye for detail on Instagram. Get spirited with the Mix and and match deal from Celebration Superstore Colac. Mix and match Jim Beam, Bundy Rum, Smirnoff or Johnny Walker, 700ml, 2 for $85. Only till Sunday at Celebration Superstore Colac, 82 Bromfield Street.
Powered by Sports Power Colac, FSR Equip, KFC Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
Oh, here we go. A big third quarter about to get underway here at Red Rock. It's already been a big first half. Alvie 3-5-23, Lorne 2-1-13. Only one goal kicked in that second quarter. It went to Jesse Williamson. He snagged a couple. He's been probably the best on ground so far. But here we go, third quarter of footy. Thanks to Sports Power Colac, 10 points, the Swans lead.
Well, Melbourne lead by 50 at Marble against the Eagles. Back in the middle we go to start the third term. Ball's just locked up in a jab at the moment. Balderas traps it.
He's going nowhere, Drew.
Again, we'll get a ball up. We'll keep it on. Hughes started this quarter in the goal square. Jacob's been picked him up. So the move Charlie McCartan up towards centre half forward. Balderas to tap. Curnow roves it. Tried to take him on. Ball dispossessed. Ball spilled at the back. Picked up nicely by Hetherington. Gets a hand pass to Balderas. Snapping ball inside 50. Was touched off the boot. Costello through hands. Coots has had a quiet first half. Picks up the footy, but he's immediately tackled, but hacked the kick forward. McCartan snaps around on the left. It's high, up and under. Rosevere's underneath it. There should mark and does. Well done, Lockie Rosevere. He marks it inside defensive 50. Looking for one of his long bombs. And he's going to kick it. Look at that. 50-metre bullet pass. De Lorenzo's been busy. Traps the footy. Good kick. Finds Riddell. Marks it there between the interchange gates. He marks now and he's off. Kicks inside 50. Kickling in that time for Dom there. Comes to meet it there. Hetherington comes up as well. Good handball there to Balderas. Chipping ball's okay. Finds O'Brien. Henderson just outside defensive 50. He slips. He's been told to go. And he goes on his left. Alvie down there. They've got about 6 players surrounding the footy there. Coots comes up to meet it. That is a mark. AJ, you're right. Monahan's taken the mark somehow. Regan Monahan gets a hand pass to Lincoln there. He's been outstanding. Quick kick there. Presidency kick. Mulder coming up to meet it. Hand pass went over his head. Moralia maps up. Hand pass to De Lorenzo. He's been sensational. Good kick. Lockie Mulder got a shocking bounce. Smart traps it. Caught. And he should get a free kick. He didn't have the footy. It'll go against Spence. Smart was dealt with, but probably made a little bit out of it. Gets a hand pass to Curnow. Kick over the top. It's all right. Finds O'Brien Henderson again. He goes up the boundary this time. To Jackson Bryan. He marks. He wants to go. He does. Hand pass to O'Brien Henderson there. Good shepherd block there by Fletcher. Good kick up towards the half-forward position there. Monahan's at the back there. Paddles it, but only as far as Taylor. Might have got one high. Umpire said no. Ball still in dispute. Hickey did really well. Hacks the kick forward. Curnow went to ground. Bouncing towards the 50. Fletcher mops up now for the Dolphins. Hand pass back to Jack O'Brien. He's got Ryan over the top in support. He gives it to him now. Hacks long kick up towards the half-forward zone. Costello with courage. Attack the footy. Couldn't trap it cleanly. Barrow with strength. Hand pass to Lincoln there. And they're away now through Lockie Mulder. Sorry, Max goes back to Hickey. Hickey's kicked up to centre half forward. Riddell punched away by Ryan. Coming through there, Fletcher again. It's a hot footy at the moment. Ball's gone to the wing. Permazel, well done. Takes the class harbour centre mark of the day. And the Swans defence standing tall again.
It's been good on Bright today.
Yes, he goes short. Finds Link there. Out of side wing. Gee, another hot start to this second half. They're just playing like they did in the first half. Chance for Marnie. Inbound to Burrow. Conservative leave now. Quick hand pass. Winding up. Rosevere down the hill. Adams couldn't take the mark. Top of the goal square for the Swans. And there's going to be a free kick to Alvie.
Riddell.
Free kick for kicking in danger. And Will Riddell will have a shot for goal pretty much directly in front. Down the hill.
Yeah, that down the hill kick, Rosevere, it puts the defence under so much pressure, boys.
He's going for goal number 15 for the year and he hasn't missed a game this year.
His distance on the kick caught them all out.
Very handy inclusion this year, missed last year. Goes back and he's hit the post. He's hit the post. That should have been a gimme. He's kicked two behind so far this afternoon. They lead by 11, 3-6-24 to 2-1-13. And Hetherington with O'Brien Henderson with the kick out duties here. De Lorenzo almost took the mark. Chancey now, it's gone out of bounds and to be a boundary throw-in.
I reckon De Lorenzo can sniff a goal, Pete.
Yeah, I reckon he can.
He's sensing one, isn't he?
Yeah, he's almost there, Drew.
4.5 gone. Sports Power Colour,
free
third
kick.
quarter.
Oh, what's happened here?
I did not see it, Pete. It's
Something behind the play.
I've missed it, Pete. I wasn't aware of it, so...
It's a whistle. It's going to be just outside the 50. It's a free kick to Alvie.
Lincoln Des.
And Lincoln's going to wind up, so the distance shouldn't be a problem for Link, who's had a wonderful afternoon so far.
Adams trying to keep Dom Dare quiet.
Swans lead by 11. It's a game high. Such a tight, contested game of football. Lincoln there, right on the 50 here. His kick. It's going to make the distance. Just behind.
That's a good effort.
It was.
One behind. The Swans getting repeat entries, but they are missing goals here. They're 3 goals, 6, 9 scoring shots to 3. They lead by 12 points, 3-6.
3-7 it should be.
Oh, 3-7,
Yeah,
25. So they've had 10 scoring shots to 2-1, 13.
O'Brien Henderson brings the ball back into play. Holm got a Burley. Should be paid the mark, and he is. You can just sense that Lorne need the next goal here because Alvie have come out to play in this third term. Good kick to the wing. McCartan there. Good punch away by Permazel. Ed Kurnos comes away. Got one high. Nearly had his head ripped off. And he's going to win himself a free kick at half back. He goes into the corridor. He's overcooked the kick slightly. Harrington got a shocking bounce. Moralia well played. And pass to Lockie Mulder. The Swans are queuing up. Here's Liam Mulder. Chip kick inside 50. Brilliant football. And Riddell's taking the mark. 45 metres out. Gee, that was good footy. He winds up from 48. Winds up and kicks. Oh, he's missed again.
How good was the blind turn by Moralia, Pete?
Yeah, no, great play there. Those Alvie little boys really got on their bikes there. The two Moulders, Moralia.
Oh, he might have turned this over, Pete. Sorry. That was marked it.
His third go at it.
And Lorne have looked rattled.
And this is the toughest one of the lot.
He's going to wind up, stuff around, and he has shaked it, but Spencer's there, couldn't take it. Williamson's lurking, but Fletcher mops up there. So Lord all of a sudden are on the back foot, which really we haven't said for the last year or so. Bright goes up the line, good mark McCartan. Marks outside defensive 50 here. He's been told to go back Monaghan. So McCartan now. So all of a sudden Lord need the next goal here. Long kick. Balderas is under around this contest here. Oh, good mark, Lincoln there. Class over centre mark of the day. And Axe, at the moment, Alvie are on top.
They are. 11 scoring shots to 3. 3-8 to 2-1, but it might bite them back on the bum if they're not kicking these goals. Riddell's kicked 3 behinds. His kick, though, wasn't great going inside the forward 50. Williamson gathers the football for the Swans. Bangs it really high. Adams in there. Adams leads the race, but it bounces over his head. Almost plucked out. Adams, though, ran out of tarmac. And Dare almost clobbered himself into that...
into the fence.
Into the fence.
Free kick.
Oh, it is. It's going to be a free kick to Dom Dare, in fact.
I think it was pushed over the line, I reckon.
So left forward pocket. They're 3 goals, 8 at the moment. The Swans, 3 goals, 8. Dom Dare kicked the first goal of the afternoon.
He'll kick this, I reckon. I reckon he'll kick this.
You've locked it in, Drew.
41 goals for season 2025. Leads the top goal kickers. Goes back and he's just missed it.
I said he'd kick it.
He didn't handball, did he?
No, it's right.
3 goals, 9 now, Alvie. 3 goals, 9 to 2-1, 13. We saw what bad kicking can cost you in a final, and that happened to the Swans in the prelim against their Aurora back last year.
O'Brien Henderson brings the ball back in. Alvie in complete control, but only got a 14-point margin to show for it. As Taylor marks at half back. Kicks over the top. McCartan has to come up the ground. Roosevelt did really well. Barrow couldn't quite trap it cleanly, though, however. And we're going to get a boundary throw into a centre wing.
Riddell's the one that's got off the chain early here for Alvie.
5 kicks, 4 handballs on the Stepcom stat sheet this quarter.
Already?
Yes.
Ed Curnow was on him in the first half, but Ed's gone into the midfield and he's on O'Brien Henderson and he's got off the chain.
Dare got in front, wins the tap down. It feels like the Swans have got extra numbers around the footy at the moment. Here's Yellen. Long kick up towards the centre, left half forward position, and Williamson's marked it again. So Alvie now queuing up there at right half forward, 65 metres from goal. He's going to go long kick up towards the half forward. So Monaghan got up high. He might have marked it, no! Couldn't quite take it. Lockie Mulder tackled. Did he have prior opportunity? Umpire said he did. Holding the footy. I reckon he could. He did not make a genuine attempt to get rid of that football. And holding the ball. And the free kick will be taken by Hedrington here for the Dolphins. And he's going to go long, and he was dealt with. That was silly. That was a bit soft, I reckon.
Soft free.
And Homer's going to get 50.
Come on.
Because De Lorenzo gave him extra when he marked it.
That's the first 50 on the Stevcom stat sheet for the
That
day.
50 was there. I'm not sure about the free kick, but gee, you can't deal with a play that's
you're
got
just undisciplined.
Yeah.
You can't do
So
that.
Louis Harmer well within kicking distance.
They need to kick this goal. The
Talk
Dolphins.
about against the run.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They haven't been able to get it inside their forward 50, and now they've got an opportunity to kick a goal.
Louis Harmer, of course, has won multiple goal kickies. Of course, he's a Marnie medalist from 2013. And this directly in front. And this put the margin back to 8 points because they've been completely outplayed in his first 10 minutes of this term. 45 out, Louis Harmer. Kicks. On the way, it's fading away to the right, hasn't made the distance, ball stayed in, Jacobs is still there, he's smothered Magnanelli, crunched by Costello, ball hacked forward there by Parmezel, Barrow got in front, but well played by the Swans defence, Dela Cruz gives it to Monahan, he might have overcooked the handball, Parmezel through traffic, well played, Hack snapping ball, but it's coming back, Homer no mark, they touched off the boot, ball still in dispute yet again, Smart, kick well smothered again, Hedrington mops up, to Fox, caught, gone, hurry the ball, Alvie's defence stay tall yet again.
Lockie Mulder, back line for the Swans. He's going to kick the ball to centre half or centre wing, and he finds Jesse Williamson. He's got the mitts out today, doesn't he, Jesse?
does. He
7
looks
marks,
really
Stevcom stat sheet.
Yep, he's marking everything. He's kicked a couple of snags. So he's on the outer side wing, plays on for the Swans, kicked inside the forward 50. Eamon Spence couldn't take the mark. Here's Harrison Taylor, got the hand pass out, but he's going to get the free kick in his defensive 50 here. Harrow Taylor, he's going to switch it to Charlie McCartan, who finds himself in defensive 50 now. Get the hand pass back over top to Harrison Taylor again. Curnow with the footy. He goes inbound in the middle of the Red Rock. Going to be turned over again. Dare with the footy. He's tackled. Hand pass wasn't great. Chancey now for Fraser Balderas trying to go to the football. Moulders there on ground level. And there'll be another ball up. 3 goals and 9-27 Alvie. Lorne 2-1-13.
I've never seen Lorne, Pete, this disorganised in the last 12 months. They just can't do a thing right, and Alvie are all over him.
They are this quarter.
Balderas wins the tap out. Here's a chance now for Mulder. Hand pass over the top to Monahan. Jensen's having a good day. He goes in short, finds Paddy Carmody. Lace out to Spence. Spence now for Alvie. His kick went high. Williamson up against Curnow. Chance here for Jack O'Brien at halfback. Here they go. Charlie McCartan goes over the top, finds Costello.
They've got no one really to big tall to get up there. Hughes is on the 50 at the moment.
So Costello now sort of trying to work some magic. He kicks it inside the forward 50 for Lorne.
Hughes.
Yep, Hughes trying to get the mark. Balderas is there on ground level as well. O'Brien, Henderson lurking there. Got the quick hand pass out. Chance for De Lorenzo. Turney picks up the football though. Ryan's there. Fox is there as well. Puts the ball high, too high. Out of bounds on the full. Almost went into the canteen. Free kick to the Swans. They decide to go guns blazing. No, it's going to be Yeldon with the free. Or not the free, he's got the football at halfback.
So both sides are running hard at the moment.
Good kick to the corridor. Momark taken by De Lorenzo. Right mops up to McCartan. He kicks up towards centre half forward. That's a nice kick. Marked by George Curnow. He might be too far out to score. He's 55 metres out. Hughes has gone forward again. So Curnow's going to pop it up to towards the forward pocket and come meet it. There's Jacobs again. He's been outstanding. Takes a class over centre mark of the day. He goes short to Yellen. Goes short to Barrow. Alvie's defence have been magnificent today. The ball kicked to the wing, and here's Morali, who's been really good.
Williamson's out.
Highly underrated player, Luke Moralia. Plays his role every week. Good kick to Williamson. He's on centre wing. Alvie control. They probably should be up by more than 14 points because they've had dominated the play.
Definitely should.
12 shots to 3 and they've only got 3-9. Williamson wants the corridor. That needs to be a good kick. DeMarcy needs to get there. Middleton got done to meet it. Marty through traffic. Well played to Dela Cruz. Marsden on the edge of the square. Good kick inside 50 just over the head of Riddell. And it's went to ground. Riddell lurking again. Was he held with? No. Now Brian Henderson there mops up. Oh, and he caught one, I think, not paid. Boulder tackle Tierney. Ran out of room. Bill Apple, boundary throw and take a pick. Geez, Alvie's pressure, Pete.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Just no space at all for their Lorne
They
opponents.
play a lot for a top 3 spot, and looks like they're going to be like that. I reckon they're 1 goal away in a low-scoring game will make it difficult for the Dolphins. Boundary throw-in. Dare, doing the ruck with that's Dom this time. Kerno hacks it out, kick out of there. Mark Carton just marks it, and Lorne breathe a sigh of relief, but they need a goal.
They do. McCartan is going to switch it on the outer side, and he finds a teammate, Louis Holmer, who winds up, got the hand pass over to Eduardo Curno, gets it back to McCartan. McCartan's kick, this is a good build-up here for Lorne. Jackson Bright's got the footy, kicks it on top of the 50. Cole Fox couldn't take the mark, trying to go to the football, Jacobs, but then Fox steals it, puts it inside the forward 50. Costello takes a class half a centre mark of the day, the little man.
Now go back and kick it. Might be too far out to score, I reckon.
He's got it about 40 metres out. Pretty much directly in front, has to tie the old shoelace up to just milk a couple of seconds.
Good to see Alvie Pete putting Link there on the goal line.
Yeah, no, it's going to be touch and go whether he can cover the distance here, so you want your tallest players standing on that
He's
goal
going to
line.
go in short, and he finds Paddy Bright, sorry, not Paddy Bright, Jacko Bright in the right forward pocket, and he'll try and go back and kick the goal, but he's on a tight angle though.
Yeah, tight angle, distance won't be a worry, but the angle will be.
But he's a sensational
got
shot for
someone.
goal. He's going to go short, and he finds a teammate, and I reckon he's kicked it back to Costello.
Yeah, it is, I reckon.
So it was Costello to Bright, back to Costello, but he's on an angle.
He is. It's a tough angle, but the Alvie defence has gone to sleep there.
Well, Lorne don't want to have a shot for goal.
No.
Sort of indicated at the moment. So they're going up the hill.
It's a tough kick.
And we haven't got a goal yet so far in this third quarter. Only 1 goal since quarter time. So Costello right up against the boundary. Can he kick it? He goes back.
Yes.
He's had a decent crack at it.
That's a ripper.
He's kicked a goal at a contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Gee, that's a big goal. Big goal.
It was a kick from Paddy Bright, Jacko Bright to Costello, and Costello ends up with the goal. And it's against the runner play. They kicked the first goal of the second half, and Lorne 3-1-19, Alvie 3-9-27. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard 16.5 gone in this Sports Bow Colac third quarter, the premiership quarter, Pete Mulheron.
Yeah, look, definitely a goal against the runner play. Alvie have controlled this quarter, but that was good play there from Lorne. They just took their time, chipped the ball around till they got within kicking distance of goal and handy goal.
Just around the ground, seems to think Order Warrior back 6-3-39, South Colac 1-5-11, Western Eagles 5-5-35, Simpson 4-7-31.
Back in the middle we go. Lorne trying to go to way forward on this occasion. Cooch has had a quiet afternoon. Fox around the footy with Eddie. David versus Goliath doing that battle again. And this time was a 0-0 draw. We get a ball up at centre half 4 for the Dolphins. 8 points to lead. The lead is 8 behind, in fact. Ball thrown out. Hughes to tap. Hacked off the ground by Lincoln down towards the centre of the ground. Fletcher's comes up to meet it. Was he shoved in the back? No, he wasn't. Smart's there. Tried to lock it up. Couldn't do so on this occasion. Fox's kick was smothered. Bazasta got a kick away. Up towards the half forward zone. McCartan there. Well punched by Roosevere. Ball still lurking again. Hacks comes out to Burrow. Kick. That's a beautiful kick. And Moralia's away. Has a bounce. He's got Bright beaming down on him. Kick is a good one to Spence. He marks it. 65 metres out. Williamson's deep. Domdare's deep with him as well. He's going to go into the corridor. Williamson on a leg. Good hands. 40 metres out. About 5 to 10 in from the boundary. He's kicked 2.
That's now 9 marks on the Stevcom stat sheet for Jesse Williamson, Pete.
Yeah, and he's a one grabber. When he gets his hands on him, he holds them.
Jesse Williamson's kicked 2. This is a tough kick. He'll kick for about 47 metres, but he's about 5 in from the boundary. Anything Magic can he do? Can this guy it's an absolute worm burner. And he's got it!
Oh, bang!
Somehow! That was an old mongrel finger-breaking up-country puck kick. That was a helicopter. Goal of the day contender, and Jesse Williamson's got his third.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
If you look at the genuine shake in the dictionary, that was that one. 4-9-33 Alvie. Lorne 3-1-19, Greg Allen Farm Machinery score, but Pete, that's sort of the magic they can do. But that was an absolute horrendous kick.
It was. They deserved that goal, Alvie, though. They've controlled the quarter and haven't got any reward. But Luke Morale are out there in the wing. Quite often when they get space like that, they'll have a couple of bounces and never deliver it. But he delivered the kick, didn't he? He
certainly did. Yeah, he gets a lot of space, as you say, Pete.
Yeah.
He's very dangerous when he's on that wing.
Yeah.
That was, I don't know what sort of a kick that was, but it went through.
4-9 to 3-1. Back to 14 points the margin. Dare wins the tap out. And he kicks it to centre half forward. It's been marked by Smart. Quickly plays on to Ed Curnow. He got the hand pass over the top now to Fletcher. Fletcher now kicks to centre half forward. Might open up a little bit now. Ball kicked inside the forward 50 for the Dolphins. Prezaztek gathers the football.
Goal.
Chancey now for McCartan. Snaps.
Kicked it.
Goal! We're going to goal fest here at Red Rock. Goal of the day contender to Charlie.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
3 goals in about 3 minutes now. Couldn't buy one earlier. Lorne 4-1-25. Alvie 4-9-33. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. 20 minutes gone in this third quarter on the Richardson Real Estate time clock.
So that was probably the easiest clearance that Lorne have had all day. And you wonder, does when they get that goal, do they relax a little bit mentally? But Alvie need to get back onto things. And
Just Stevcom stats, Pete, for this quarter for Charlie McCartan. 7 kicks, 1 handball, 4 marks.
Yep, that's his first one close to goal, really, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Ball thrown up again now. So all of a sudden the game's just starting to open up a little bit. Curnow's thrown himself into the middle, trying to get the hand pass away. Hand hacked off the ground there by Hughes. Hetherington traps it. The Fletcher's been good. Good kick to the half-forward zone. McCann comes to meet at the footy. He turns Roosevelt inside out. Snapping ball's a beautiful kick. And Taylor's marked it. He plays on the queuing up in here. George Curnow's marked it. 20 metres out directly in front. And this to put the margin back within a kick. And this has been the closest Lorne have been for a while.
It was good play there from Taylor. Took the percentage opportunity and set his teammate up.
Gets a kick a goal this year, George Curnow. He's only played a handful of games this year already. Directly in front. This is a big kick. Big moment in the game. 20 metres out directly in front. Just to put the margin back to 2 points. And he has absolutely sprayed it. And he's just stuck in for a behind. Well, that could be a big moment, that.
Kicked like that, like his brother.
4-2-26 to 4-9-33.
There's another brother we don't know about, Max.
7 points is the lead. We played 21 and a half minutes here. This game is nicely and evenly poised right now.
Rosie's got to go bang here, Pete.
He can have a shot from here. Down the hill.
Charlie's given Rosie a little bit of grief in the last 5 minutes.
He has.
Hasn't he? He's got off the chain a bit. So.
7 points the margin. Rosie with
There
the
he
kick
goes.
out shoot. He goes down the hill and down the guts. No one can take the mark. Big Hughesy, though, try to go to the football. Here he is now. Merv's boy kicks the ball forward for the Dolphins. Bouncing ball. Monahan. Kick was smothered. It's going to go out of bounds. And another boundary throwing.
I tell you, boys, Oscar Cooch really well held today. Just the 4 kicks on the Stevcom stat sheet.
So after a very good game last week, put a
with-
bit of work on him, haven't they,
They
the
have.
Swans?
The trouble with a player like Oscar, he's a bit like Mitchie Thornton. They can explode.
Yeah, that's
Big
right.
3 1/4.
Big
That's
quarter,
right.
yeah.
Umpire throws it back into play. Hughes wins the tap out. Chance in now for Jacobs. Backwards hand pass. Paddy Bright tried to steal it off him. Curnow's there. That was George. And it's gone out of bounds through Prezaztek.
Yeah.
Boundary throwing.
There'll be a check here, I think.
So
I think it's on the full, I reckon they want. And I think they can...
umpire and boundary umpire having a discussion here.
Yep.
And it is out of bounds on the full. Free kick to the Swans. Just a right half back. Mulder. He's going to go inbound. It's a dangerous kick.
3 on 1.
It was turned over. Ed Curnow puts it inside the forward 50 for the Dolphins. Here he is again, Ed Curnow. 3-1, 3-2. But the siren beats them all. And at 3/4 time at Red Rock,
It's a humdinger, boys.
it's a ripper. It's a zinger. It's a 4-9-33 Alvie. 4-2-26 Lorne. Jesse Williamson's kicked 3 goals, all singles for the Dolphins. Jackson Bright, Paddy Bright, Charlie McCartan and Costello. Don't go anywhere, as we all like to say. Keep your radio dials locked into Mix FM because it's going to be a ripper of a last quarter. We're going to have a little break, bit of a smoko, cup of coffee, and recharge for a big KFC Colac last quarter, so stay tuned.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
Now comes the news that every radio listener's been hoping to hear. Now you can hear every program with such fidelity as you would expect only in the studio itself. Prepare yourself for a new radio thrill.
Radio has been around a long time.
We moved on from analog years ago.
And into the 21st century with streaming. You can stream Mix FM through the Listener app. Download it free from the App Store or the Play Store today. Or jump onto the website, mix1063.com.au.
When it's legal assistance you need, here's a legal partner you can trust. Barrow Legal. Jared Barrow, a local looking after locals. Expert advice and representation for when you're buying or selling a house, land, farm, even a business. Making or updating your will. And when you find yourself on the wrong side of the law or faced with intervention order problems, Jared, a former investigator and prosecutor, knows what it takes to fight for your rights. Don't make a clanger out of your legal needs. Contact Barrow Legal.
Bobcat.
That's a name worth roaring about. FSR Equip is the authorised Bobcat dealer for Southwest Victoria and specialist for Bobcat mowers and compact tractors. From the residential ZT2000 to the commercial grade ZT7000, Bobcat mowers provide a flawless cut every time. Need more muscle? Bobcat compact tractors are built to tackle any job with ease, from mowing to heavy lifting. Follow the sound of the roar and get to FSR Equip. Hugh Murray Drive, Colac East. Bobcat, one tough animal.
At Sports Power Colac, we're strong supporters of local footy and netball. We've got everything you need for the season. The most popular shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. This football and netball season, see us at Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
Is home or business security on your mind? Trust Stevcom, a fully licensed and accredited installer. They can plan the best security solution for you. Alarm, CCTV or door access control. Don't risk it. Choose Stevcom for peace of mind.
With the footy and netball season here, the Colac RSL is your spot for post-game catch-ups. Grab a cold drink, enjoy delicious food and celebrate and commiserate with mates. If you're cheering from the sidelines or playing on the court or field, wind down at the Colac RSL.
Timboon Motors are now Mahindra dealers. Mahindra have a great range of sport utility vehicles engineered for adventure with a 7-year warranty and roadside assist on most models. Mahindra, rugged, reliable and excellent value. Test drive today at Timboon Motors, LMCT 2032.
Looking for building materials? Look to ENRA Parlour Home Hardware of Simpson. Find a huge range of timber, roofing, plumbing and electrical lines. Delivering to Compton, Timboon, Princetown and Port Campbell. Parlour's Home Hardware, Barrelmore Street, Simpson.
Get prepping for those final series get-togethers, where Celebration Superstore Colac has the goods. VB30 can pack, $63. Yep, VB30 cans, $63. Only till Sunday, and only at Celebration Superstore Colac.
Nothing beats the sizzle of lamb on the barbecue. Juicy, tender and packed with flavour. Whether it's a Sunday roast or a midweek feast, lamb is always the right choice for your dinner table. If you're looking for a sizzling career opportunity, Minerva Foods, Colac's largest employer, is hiring. Join the team that brings quality meat to tables worldwide every day. Reach out to the Minerva Foods recruitment team today.
Go Harvey Norman, your laundry appliance specialist. Shop hot deals on a huge range of washing machines and dryers, plus bonus local delivery. Hisense 8.5 kilo front load washing machine, $594 plus bonus local delivery. Electrolux 8 kilo Ultimate Care 500 heat pump dryer, $993 plus bonus local delivery. Westinghouse 10 kg top load washing machine down to just $894, save $250 plus bonus local delivery. Hurry, offer ends Monday. Harvey Norman, best prices guaranteed. Conditions and exclusions apply.
Powered by Sports Power Colac, FSR Equip, KFC Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
Yeah, big KFC Colac last quarter about to get underway here at Red Rock. Alvie 4.933, leading Lorne 4.226. Quick Stevcom stats, AJ.
Leading stats winner for Alvie, link there, 17 kicks, 5 handballs, 22 disposals, 20 for Ed Curnow. Those leading stats winners for three-quarter time. Thanks to Stevcom, boys.
Melbourne by 71 with 10 minutes to go at Marvel Stadium here. KFC Colac last quarter underway. It's been a finger-licking good game. Well, what's the last 25 minutes has got? And it's gone inside 50, and McCartan's marked it. Looked almost directly in front.
Who got it out of the centre there?
Ed Curnow.
Oscar Coots.
Yeah, but Ed Curnow, the handball, fed the handball out to Oscar Coots.
Yep. So Coots gets in the game, he gets a bit of confidence up, and anything could happen.
This is a big, big kick. In the context of this game in this KFC Colac last quarter, get your 6 original tenders now for $6.95. Charlie McCartan on the runway from 45. Got close to the middle of the mark. It sprayed to the left, and it stayed left. And the margin is a goal to difference. What odds to draw?
Oh, don't do that.
Alvie 4-9-33. It's a goal to difference at the moment. And I genuinely don't know who's going to win this, boys.
No, it could go either way, this one. But if Coots gets into the game, Pete, look out for that in this last quarter.
Well, the job's never done on a player like Oscar Coots, as I said last quarter. He can explode in a short time and really do some damage. So
his opponent, Roosevelt, that two have had a magnificent duel all day. And Roosevelt, hand pass to Permazel to Roosevelt, running the tightrope. He might have cocked his handball up. Carmody ran over it. Gee, they made a mess of it. Bright, hand pass to Fletcher.
Oh, he's gone.
Brian Jacobs should be owning the ball, and it is.
Oh, very lucky to get out of that, Alvie.
It's Lincoln Dare's got the kick. He's going into the corridor to Williamson, who's been sensational. Marks at centre half back. He's got Eddie out wide. The corridor's pretty much all clogged up, so that's where he goes to Eddie now. So Eddie now has it now, and they've got the corridor blocked off. 33 Alvie, 27 Lorne. Short kick to Liam Mulder. There's no one on the mark, so he can play on and run his 10 metres and he goes towards right half forward. And it might have been out of bounds on the forward, it is. And Lorne get the kick through. Coots has had a quiet afternoon. Like I said, he could really explode in this final term.
I think order around the grounds, Iroa back 6-3-39, South Colac 2-5-17. As Roosevelt tries to keep it alive. Still in play. Eddie throws in a tackle, the ball up. Western Eagles 7-5-47, leading Simpsons 5-7-37, and Birregurra 8-6-54. Apollo Bay 3-5-23. We haven't had an update from Otway for a bit there. 21. Imps was 60 at half time. Ed Curnow comes out the link there. Hand pass to Lockie Mulder. Through traffic. Backwards hand pass to Yeldon. Back to Benny Eddy. Benny Eddy now kicks to centre half forward for the Swans. Good mark to Louis Holmer. And half back for the Dolphins. Winds up. Sunbathed Red Rock. Louis Holmer.
Oh, no.
Kick wasn't good. Turned over. Jacobs. Hand pass it a little bit too much on it.
No.
Louis Holmer overruns it. Costello kicks straight in the hands of Jacobs. Couldn't take the mark. Did everyone have popcorn at three-quarter time or something? Falling out of everyone's hands. Premzel gets it over top to Benny Eddy again. Benny Eddy at half-back, kicks to centre-half forward. Link there, couldn't take, or De Lorenzo couldn't take the mark. Had a couple to beat. Should be a free kick to the Dolphins. Free kick goes the way of Alex Adams.
No, it's Coots.
So Coots now kicks looking for Curnow. Plays on. Puts the Dolphins back inside the forward 50. McCartan's got the sit. Couldn't take the mark. Costello lurking. Rosie with the hand pass. Got it over top now. Here's a chance now for Mulder. Good little kick. And it's fine, Yeldon. Aidan Yeldon with the footy.
Feel like both sides are panicking at the moment.
They are. It is a tense game at the moment. He switches over top to Jacobs, gets it over top to Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz gets it to Maragula, gets it to Mulder. It was Liam to Lockie. Lockie loads up. Kick was off the side of the boot. Might get a handy point. No, Adams keeps it alive. Alex Adams sends it out of defence, but it's going to come back. Eamon Spence takes the mark, puts it back inside the forward 50. And he finds Liam Mulder in the left forward pocket. Kicking up the hill in this final quarter for the Swans.
Lockie Mulder's last 15 to 20 minutes of this game has completely put in an Alvie's favour at the minute. He's wheeling his side over the line here.
Yeah, he's just a hard worker, isn't he?
4.5 minutes gone in this KFC Colac last quarter. Liam Mulder, not a regular goal kicker, but the Swans need one. They lead by 6 behinds. He goes back. He's going to add to it. No score. Couldn't make the distance. Coots gathers the footy from the Dolphins, slams it on the boot. Kick looking for Hughes. Good work by Monahan.
Good tackle.
Moralia's got the football, but he's tackled by Hughesy. And a ball up on centre wing, 4-9-33. Alvie 4-3-27. Lorne. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. 5 minutes gone in this KFC Colac last quarter.
Mulder there, put his head over the footy. Likewise there, Crunch makes Henry 10. Eddie's there, good umpiring. Pops up the football now and he's away. Kicks up towards half forward, it's a good one. Finds Lincoln Dare. Markson might be too far out to score. Brother Dom's down there. He's the deepest forward. He's just sort of holding things up at the minute. He's going to go short. It's a Liam Mulder, just the 15. He's 55 to 60 metres from goal. He's going to chip it out wider to Morali. He's been really good.
There's one over the top.
So Lorne numbers flood back. Lukey Morali's had a good afternoon. He's 55 metres from goal. He's about 5 in from the boundary. He's going to pop it up to the top of the goal square. Spence has to come and meet it there. Ball spills to the back. Where are the numbers here? De Lorenzo put his head over the top of the footy. Ball spin at the back. Where are the numbers here for the Swans? It's been hacked off the ground by somebody. And the mark being taken by Homer in the last line defence by a millimetre. Kick has to come off. McCartan got what he should have taken. One high, I would have thought. He's got some play on Dela Cruz. Hand pass over the head of De Lorenzo. Curno's lifted for his side at the moment. And he thumps it high up towards the wing position. 2-on-2. Bright's there. Couldn't take the mark. Ball spills 3. Hacked up there by Damasi. He's been really good. Good kick. Finds Jacobs. It's been sensational. In fact, it's Lincoln there. He marks it there. Too far out to score. Puts it to the left forward pocket. Coming back, Dela Cruz. Great mark, Homer. Class up a centre mark of the day. Both sides throwing the absolute kitchen sink at each other. It's a sign the finals wants to come in the next month or so. It is Alvie by 6 straight behinds.
Yeah, Homer sends their defence for the Dolphins. Almost a plucky mark stolen. Here's a chest here for Monaghan. Kicks it to De Lorenzo.
Too far out.
Andre De Lorenzo kicks, looking for a teammate. Got him. Dom there takes a big mark in the left forward pockets.
Tough kick from here.
But he's a noted goal kicker, Pete.
He is.
He's very, very noted goal kicker.
Yeah.
I think he's won the goal kicking 6 years in a row. And he leads it at the moment. He's got 41 for the season, but this is a crucial shot for goal.
Right in front of the scoreboard for those of you who know the ground.
4-9 to 4-3. They lead by 6 behinds at the moment. Dom's got 1 goal, one of them. He goes back to give his side a 12-point lead. He misses. Could be a handy point, despite having a ton of them. 4 goals, 10-34 to 4-3-27. And it's another Alvie Lorne classic. KFC Colac last quarter. Adams sends it out of defence. Hughesy mitts out, takes a big mark.
Get it moving. You gotta
8 minutes gone. Hughesy sends the Lorne back inside the 40. Yes! Fraser Balderas, class over centre mark of the day.
Fraser kicked the goal.
And he'll go back.
What's he
He'll
like?
have a shot right on the 50.
He's a dumping kick, but I don't know about him from the set shot, though.
Oh, he'll cover the distance.
200 club games next week, Maxie.
Yep.
This is a
juniors and seniors, so Fraser can put the margin back to a point. Right on the 50.
Oh,
his kick is going to try. It's going to be marked.
Middleton.
And Jesse Middleton's taken the mark.
That was an ugly sort of a kick.
Luck's a fortune. Luck's a fortune.
Pretty much directly in front, and this to give the Dolphins a big chance. They'll put them within a point. So Middleton, about 20 metres out, down the hill, here at Red Rock for the first goal of the last quarter, and he kicks a goal. It's back to a point, the difference here at Red Rock. It's a goal and a contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Can you believe it? They've kicked more goals than Alvie. They're 5-3-33, but they're losing to 4-10-34. And I said in that third quarter that this bad kicking might come back to bite Alvie in the bum, and it has.
They had a couple gettable opportunities there early in that third that they didn't make the most of, and now it's going to be a high-pressure game for the rest of this quarter.
4-10-34 Alvie, 5-3-33 Lorne. The Swans leading by 1 point. We've gone 9.5 in this KFC Colac last quarter.
Here we go. What's this next 15 minutes going to look for either side? Is Lorne going to finish top, or Alvie going to wrap up a top 3 finish? It's all to play for from here on in. Hughes got in front. Winston got the hand pass away. Manganelli was held, no free kick. And Eddie's going to get a free kick for the exact same thing. So he's got the kick and he goes it out. And Lincoln Dare's got off the chain. He marks it. Too far out to score yet again. They lead by a point. Good kick to Williamson on the lead. Marks it 40 metres out. But this is a tough kick. We saw him did the impossible in the third term.
11 marks, Devcom stat sheet, Jesse Williamson.
Yeah, he's been good all day.
Risen the nipple today to Imps, the Eagles and Bury. So Williamson, he's kicked 3. And 50! Wowee! I don't know what for.
I think a bit of lip.
I think so. I think Max is right.
No.
From the 14 from Lorne, I reckon.
Oh, you just cannot concede at 50-metre penalties like that at this stage of the game. So Williamson should kick his fourth, and they get the quick response.
Why would there be lip going on there?
Oh, something obviously going on before that, prior to that. As Williamson kicks his fourth goal of the day, contender, they go back out by 7 points.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
5:10:40 to 5:3:33. 10 and 3/4 minutes played in this final quarter, thanks to KFC Colac. Greg Allen, Farm Machinery scoreboard now. I still don't know who's going to win this, boys, to be honest.
Well, he was well back. Jesse had been well back, lining up for goal. Wasn't in the heat of the moment, so whatever caused that 50-metre penalty was, something that was completely unnecessary.
Tell you what, Ed Curnow.
Not happy.
Oh, he'd be fuming, wouldn't it? It's a coach killer.
Yeah, absolutely, in a tight game.
Particularly with this key stage of the game, and you've got a bit of momentum on now, so he has to make up for it now.
Think order around the ground, 0 or about 40 leading. South Colac 18 as Hughes bangs it inside the 40. The carton flew high. Here's a chance now for Middleton. Just got the hand pass out, stolen by Hickey though. Hickey kicks out a defensive 50, but Bright takes the ball. Here's a chance now for Ed Curnow. Curnow from 45.
What a goal!
Curnow kicks a goal and a contender.
That's goal of the day.
What a ripper!
Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Oh, she's on like Donkey Kong now at Red Hawk. Back to 1 point the margin. To 5:10:40 Alvie. 6:3:39 Lorne. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. 12 minutes gone in this KFC Colac last quarter.
I reckon that breeze has dropped too.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, and I think they can score at either end, so we might be in for a pretty exciting last 10 minutes.
The carton almost took something
He
unbelievable
did.
there, Pete.
He was right over the top of the pack, but
And
he
on,
just couldn't hang on.
goals that have been hard to come by today, I reckon that's the best one of the lot of them.
It was. You're
That
spot
is
on.
an absolute cracker at a key stage. Back in the middle now, back to 1 point the margin. Hughes in the ruck starting to lift. Moynihan tackled immediately, and we're going to get a ball up now. It's all to play for. Lorne win this to step closer to the finish on top. Well, if Alvie need to win this, they maintain a top 3 finish, and the run home's not an easy one either. Like a Bury in round 18 could potentially decide that. Curnow. Ed hacks the kick towards centre half forward, but Permazel did okay out of it and takes the mark. He quickly dishes it off to Jensen Moynihan. I like his game this afternoon. Kick to the wing to Yallen, who's been good also. It's been a wonderful game of football. They've still got at least 10 to 12 minutes to run. Long kick, high kick. Spence has to come and meet it there. Smart did okay, took a really good mark. Class Harvest centre mark of the day. He goes inboard to McCartan. So the Dolphins now, what can they do in the counter-attack? They haven't been in front all day. Kick long up the line. Jacobs over the top, creates a contest, but won the football. Did really well. Hand pass to Lockie Mulder there. Him and Smart have to come to meet, and they did. Smart did brilliantly. She'll get a free kick, I reckon, and he will, against Mulder. Free kick to Smart on the wing. Margins a point the difference. We play 13 minutes in this final quarter thanks to KFC Colac. Kick inside 50. Bright holding on. Class Harvest centre mark of the day. Balderas has gone forward. Curnow's deep as well. So Paddy Bright too far out to score.
Plenty of options.
He's going to pop it up to the hot spot. Maganelli wasn't ready for it, but it went over his head. And De Lorenzo's been terrific. He marks, goes into the corridor. He's overcooked the kick, but they'll get away with it. Spence, hand pass to Eddie's been good. Chipping kick into the corridor is good. Lockie Mulder's had a brilliant second half. He marks and plays on. Kick looking for Yellen, went over his head. Both sides making mistakes. Bright cops up to Curnow, he's been massive. Kirk's there, just a shame kick up the side of the boot. Fox bobs up, caught, play wants the call. Coming over to Lincoln there, tackled by Manganelli, got the hand pass out. Hughes is lifted, high kick, up and under. Jacobs comes to meet it, likewise McCartan, but it's a free kick to Jacobs. McCartan got rid of him illegally, and the Swans breathe a sigh of relief. It's a point the difference, Alvie clinging on.
So Jacobs in the back 50 for Alvie.
Both sides don't deserve to lose, do they?
No, absolutely not. We need a timeout.
Drew asked it, what price is the draw? It probably deserves it at the moment. As Rosevier sends the ball out defensive 50, looking for Benny Eddy over his head. It's going to be almost a Pete Mulherron ball here. And it's gone out of bounds. And a boundary throw-in, as I like to say, Pete, when you can walk away from a game and say football was the winner, I think that's the true winner. It's been a really good game of football.
Absolutely.
I know it's been 40-39, but still contest all day. They haven't let off the jet gas all afternoon.
As I said, the last 6 years of broadcasting these games, they've all been beauties. There's a chance now again. It's going to go out of bounds. And Ganelli just watches it out of bounds right in front of us again. Another ball up. So 1 point the margin. 15.5 gone.
Gee, they've got some marking power down forward.
Absolutely. They're always dangerous,
They've
aren't
got
they?
man on man inside the 52, Lorne, so they better keep an eye on that.
Here's Hetherington. He's tackled by Eddie and another ball up. But they're not afraid just to get the ball and kick it long and high, hoping that those big guys can take the mark or bring it down to ground levels. Hughes punches it forward. He's been big in this last quarter as well. And Mulder is tackled and another ball up.
I reckon Hughesy has been big, Maxie, but I reckon Dare's getting tired, boys.
He is.
Hughes punches it forward. Here's chance now for Coots, who kicks it forward. Paddy Bright with the footy. He's tackled, another ball up. About 40 out from the Dolphins' goal. They're kicking down the hill in this last quarter. It's a 1 point ball game. Dare, hand pass backwards. Comes out now to Fox. Fox. He's gone from behind and scores are level here at Red Rock. It's 40 apiece. It's 40 apiece. We've got the close one, boys.
In the terms of tennis, it's juice.
It is. 5-10, 40 Alvie, 6-4, 40 Lorne. 17 minutes gone in this KFC Colac last quarter.
Roosevelt, what will he do? Winds up, a long kick up towards the wing position on this. There, up and away. Takes a class over centre mark of the day. He's going to go. He's looking for options further afield. He's going to go long. Goes long up towards the half-forward position. Adams got a shocking bounce. Moralia's there. Williamson's there. Hand pass to Dom. Goes along the ground. It's dribbling. It's dribbling. It's a goal! Oh, what a goal! Captain Coach's goal at its absolute finest. You're the day contender. Alvie lead by 6 points.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Anything Ed Curto can do, Tom Dessert, I can do anything better. The margin's back to a goal, 6-10-46 with his second. 6-4-40 long, Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Pete.
That was Eddie Betts like.
Oh, that was unbelievable.
Link Dare set up that goal,
He did. He's been enormous today, Link Dare.
Unbelievable.
A great contested mark, which got the ball going Alvie's way, but that passage of play that ended up with Dom Dare, and he's from the boundary line, he's rolled it along the ground. It's bounced this way, that way.
That Dom Dare pocket.
It did. And when it went through, I think the only player near it was Spence anyway.
Hughes wins the tap out. What a Lorne have in their back pocket. They need to raise the stakes up here again. Paddy Bright in the back. Oh, he's going to get a free kick for tripping.
I hate that
You're
rule.
kidding. So Jackson Bright can load up for Lorne, and he does. He's missed the clutch. He sets it up to the top of the goal square here. Roosevelt couldn't take the mark. Jacobs, hand pass, Coots is there. He dives on the football. They want hold the footy. They want a high tackle. They want the works. It'll be a ball up. 6 points the margin. Alvie leading. 6 behind, 6-10 to 6-4. Dom Dare put him in front. Hughes grabs it out of the ruck. Hand pass, Costello, left forward pocket. Yeldon's there as well. Big pack around this one, 5 metres out from the point line. And it'll be another ball up down the hill.
Aaron. Oh, it's a
humdinger. It's a Red Rock.
It's a good old teeth dryer. Umpire throws it back up again. Hughes out of the ruck. No, it's going to go out of bounds. And the boundary throw in three quarter around the ground. Zero Warraback 41 leading South Colac 24. Birregurra 72 leading Apollo Bay 23. And Simpson leading by 7 over the Western Eagles.
If I were Alvie here, I'd just keep percentages, just keep locking the ball up and not they let Lorne a sniff of a score.
19.5 gone in this last quarter.
And
there's going to be a free kick to Alvie. Lucky.
That's a let off.
So free kick goes the way of the Swans. What can they do with the footy now? They need both sides to just take a chill.
Kick mark, Maxie.
Oh, no!
Looking for Jensen Monaghan, just marks it, Paddy Bright.
He's off.
He's has to get the hand pass back over the top to Dare. Dare's going to go further backwards.
Go to the top, Rosie.
He finds Lockie
And
Rosie.
50.
He's going to get 50 as well.
Oh,
He
this-
kept coming.
If they lose this, Lorne, I'll tell you what, Kerno's not going to be happy, man.
The 50 was there. He kept coming as Rosie went back.
Gee, that's a short 50.
Oh,
It is a
Very short 50.
So Roosevere up the hill, he kicks short and he finds a teammate now. They're just got to take a little bit of time now. We've gone 20 and a half in this KFC Colac last quarter. There's a players loose here for the Swans. Into the defensive 50. Hayden Hickey's got the footy now.
They're going to man up here, Lorne.
He's going to go short. Benny Eddie's got it. Has to play on. He bangs it forward. It's going to be out the
touched
full.
it.
I think. Oh, no, touch.
Yeah, it was touched.
Touch.
Goal.
Centimetre perfect.
There you go, Pete. Centimetre perfect.
I had a perfect line from my swivel chair. I could see it was touched.
With one eye. Did it all with one eye.
So boundary throw in here. A next score for Alvie that I can't see and they can lose from here. What Dare wins to tap. Hetherington grabs it. Immediately tackled by Monaghan. Ball pin, we get a ball up.
Jeez, Dare will sleep well tonight.
21 minutes gone. It's Alvie by 6 points.
He's been enormous, hasn't he?
They've led for the majority of the afternoon. Ball thrown up. Ball spills there. Well done, Monaghan. Took it with him. Just takes the kick forward there. Hulmer comes up to meet it there. Cooch has had a quiet afternoon. Carmody mops up. Just tucks the kick forward here. There'll be a good result if it goes out. And it goes out with boundary throw in. A good result for Alvie.
Boys, it's tightening up in Eliminate.
Oh, here we go.
South Colac 4-6-30 or about 6-5 41 think quarter around the grounds.
So that's what they done to
opposite
in the first round.
Thrown in. Alvie just need another score here, and you think they can't win, they can't lose from here. Coming through on this occasion again. There! And his kick's there. Don't be no! Drop what he should have taken. Ball spills to the front again. Numbers with there with the Swans. Riddell got one. Somebody high. No free kick. Ball's still on dispute again. Mulder's been massive in the second half, but he ran out of room. Boundary throw in, but it's a good result still for the Swans. They lead by 6 points at the 22-minute mark.
Great work there from Lockie Mulder. I reckon he might have deliberately ran out of room.
All right.
Bit of a reset.
I don't think they can lose from here, Alvie.
What's the time, Maxie?
22 minutes gone in this
Big goal,
KFC
Drewy.
Colac last quarter. I think Drew's right. There'll be a draw or an Alvie win. Here's a chance now for Dare. Trying to barge through.
Hey, Drewy, I reckon you might have said that about Melbourne last week too.
I think we all did.
I reckon Drewy said it too at Lorne that day at Lorne.
He did.
Yeah.
Umpire to throw it up 15 metres out from the Alvie goal. Yeldon, he's tackled.
See, that's all they need to do. Just
Ball
keep
up.
locking it up. They just continue to waste time. That's all they can do.
23.
These games do.
What a quarter's been going in this game?
It'll be about 24 minutes.
Okay,
But
another
these
minute.
games do surprise twists at the end.
Oh, is that
there
right?
they go. Fletcher bangs the ball forward. Balderas couldn't
great.
take the mark.
Free kick, free kick. Balderas is free. Got one high. It was
gee.
there.
Where's the side?
The classic game for 6 points. And Alvie are right in the premiership hunt. Another epic between these two clubs. And look how much it means to them. They won the 2023 flag, but that win might have topped it off. In fairness, boys, they deserve to win today because they played sensational footy. It was a 6-point win to Alvie, 6-10-46. Have defeated Lorne 6-4-40. And Pete, the premiership race is on like Donkey Kong with 3 rounds left.
Absolutely wide open. Look, I mean, Alvie at Alvie's always a tough job, so I don't think Lorne will walk away from here overly disappointed. They'll be disappointed they lost, but it's not the end of the world. I don't think it alters our view of Lorne still being the flag favourites, but that's a fantastic effort from Alvie. And what a great game of footy. It was such a tough, contested game of footy, but there was no rubbish that went on in that game.
None.
It was just good, hard, clean footy, and it was a great game, and everybody here that come to see it would
Tell you
be...
what, I wouldn't want to be Ed Kenner in the room.
No, I was so
after the
speaking
game.
to Charlie McCartan just before.
Yeah, 2 50-metre penalties, and then it's come back
very
to
costly.
Yeah, proved to be cost them what could be the top spot is up for grabs there. We think
Absolutely.
doing what they're expecting against Otway.
But you take it the other way, Drew, you'd rather it happen today than happen in a final.
Exactly right, yeah.
So that'll be something that'll be on Lorne's mind. That won't happen again in the finals. They won't make that same
And
mistake
of course,
again.
both teams, of course, just had a lot of players. Alvie had Christian Coronas out today as well, and also Glenn Strawn also
Ben
to come
Lynch.
back in, and Benny Lynch is another one as well.
Yeah.
Lorne also got Medley van der Heugen to come back, and also Ted Middleton if he's available. So so both sides have got plenty to work, but an unbelievable game of football. Alvie, I think they deserve to win today, given the way they played this afternoon. We'll take a break here on CDFNL Live. We'll regain our breath. RSL post-game show still to come. We'll speak to a player. Alvie home in an epic one of the games of the year by 6 points, 6-10-46 to Lorne, 6-4-40. Back with more after this.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. Weekday mornings from 6, it's Mix.